When you take the hat off, it's startling.
Yeah, no one expected that. All right, listen, I'm going to, once again...
You want me to leave it off already?
Yeah. No, yeah. What I'm saying is, Robin, this is getting dangerous, some of these phone calls.
Well, Eric doesn't seem to know the boundaries. Just because somebody's nice to you doesn't mean that they have to be nice to you forever.
Right, yeah.
When they're ready to stop, you have to let go.
Mutt, go ahead.
Hey, Howard. Hey. It's Mutt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you'd picked up on me. You know, not that there's any excuse for Eric threatening chicks, because that's just crazy talk, but he did have excuses to be mad at the girl.
Wow.
Yeah, are you there?
Yeah, go ahead. Finish your thought.
Can Laura let Mutt talk?
I really don't want to argue. I'm just trying to chime in a little bit.
Mutt, you have no idea the relationship me and Eric
let Mutt speak.
And you badmouthed me on your Stern Fan Network. You banned me from that friggin' website. I couldn't even say a word. And you say about me. That's not even true. And you just open up your mouth.
Look, I only know what I saw and heard personally.
And we had a discussion a couple maybe years ago, not to say stuff about me.
He can't go around threatening to kill women. I mean, I don't care what these women are saying on the Stern.
No, there's absolutely no excuse for that. He's a lunatic, and he needs to stop that. But for like a year and a half, I kept telling him to stop talking to this girl because she's nothing but trouble and continually gets him in trouble.
Mutt, who the f*** are you? Mutt, I'm a therapist. I do occupational therapy. I'm a professional. You have no idea who I am. I work in a skilled nursing home. I take care of people dying.
Well, Laura, Mutt is telling him. Mutt is telling him to stay away from you. That's good.
But Mutt has no idea who I am, and he's bad-mouthing me on Stern.
Mutt, so go ahead with Laura.
Personally, I'm trying to talk about what happened.
Yes, Mutt, go ahead. You
just
speak.
2 days ago,
She's not going to let you talk.
Can you cut her off so Mutt can talk?
Go ahead, Mutt.
Anyway, she would always want to go to shows and ask Eric to, like, get her in and stuff like that. And she denies this and says she doesn't need Eric to get into shows. But she definitely would. She would try and ask Eric to get her backstage. She's a Stern fan. And sometimes he would agree to do it, and she would say, I'll give you a ride. But then at the last second, she'd get some better offer where some other person would get her into the show, and she would blow Eric off and not call him or anything like that.
Howard.
So now he'd be sitting waiting for her to pick him up to go to this show. The only reason he's waiting is because he was trying to do her a favor, and she would, like, totally blow him off, and then he'd miss the show. And that's when he would make those calls saying she's a liar and a bitch. Now, he was definitely way overboard with the killing and stabbing and shit, but, I mean, like, he's not just calling her for no reason. I'm saying there's a little bit of craziness on either side of the fence here.
I see. Well, Laura, you should stay away from Eric, and Eric, you should stay away from her.
Howard, I am staying away from him.
You two are poison to each other. It's not working.
It's true, but, you know,
all right, Mutt, thank you, and Laura, thank you. Thank you
very much. It's hard for me to get away from him when he keeps on harassing me.
Hey, don't pick up the phone. And Eric, stop calling her.
Okay. Yeah, there's some chicks in life. Look, if she's using you, just chicks.
Artie, I never used Eric. I actually cared very deeply for Eric, not as a...
All right. Look, listen, we're never going to get to the bottom of this, and I've got other things to get to this morning.
Have a good one.
Thank you, Mutt. Thank you for shedding some light on that.
I know Eric did go out of the way to bring her, to introduce her to me, and we took pictures, so Eric did help her out. I mean, you know.
All right. Look,
I was nice to her.
I'll solve it for you simply. Never call her. Pretend that she's dead.
Just stay away from her.
Pretend you killed her and she's dead. All right? You got away with it. Now she's gone.
Pretend.
Right. Pretend she's dead.
Yeah, I hope he heard the whole
sentence. Did you hear pretend?
Right.
You know the difference?
Yeah, I know the difference.
And what is her name again? Laura? Laura, stay away from Eric.
And the same thing with Angel.
Well, listen.
These are called, like, reverse vows. Eric, do you pledge that you will stay away from Laura?
Yes, I do.
Eric, it's a pleasure to hear what's going on in your life. It's fascinating, for sure. It is certainly an exciting life.
And let your hair grow. Like, just don't ever cut it.
Yeah, just let it grow, like Samson.
You've got wonderful hair. You've got wonderful
You don't
long
think I should shave it off?
No, he really does have a nice head of hair.
You got a better look with your hair. It took us by surprise. That's why Artie was laughing. Took off your hat. We were used to seeing your head shaved.
You look like Pete Rose.
Yeah, I assumed you were bald.
Yeah, Howard, look, you know, like, this girl Angel always told me to go out and live my life, you know?
Right.
And to go out and have fun. And you know something? Ever since you had been talking to me, that's what I've been doing. I've been hanging out with Irish John at Yankee games. We're going to Yankees now. We hang out all the time now.
Right. Okay, so you're having a good life. And now you can see that you can continue to have a good life by playing it straight. Not harassing women, trying to get a job, and doing things legitimately, and not taking limo rides from people that you can't pay. Good. All right, you're learning. You know what I see? Growth. I see some growth here.
There's a lot of growth. Hair, stomach.
Your hair and your stomach have grown. All right,
I mean, look, my mom's in the hospital. So.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's bad, but, that aside, you got to stop calling these women. That's the big thing.
Can I call you instead?
It sounds to me like you might even be angry with your mother, not consciously.
No.
Yeah, you're pretending these women are like your mother, and you're sitting and saying all the things you want to say to her. And, for whatever reason. But, you're never going to get to the bottom of it, so you got to stop calling these women, that's all. All right?
Yeah.
You're probably angry with women.
I'm not angry with women.
No, you probably are. Trust me. I'm a lot smarter than you.
If you're not, you should be.
Right.
Can't you have a dating game for me one time?
No one wants to go out with you.
Oh, stop it. Look at all the women he's fighting with.
When he goes out with them.
No. You never know, Howard.
When he goes out with them, then he starts yelling at them, and then he starts calling them.
Yeah, can't we find him someone else to harass?
Yeah. Ralph, go ahead.
Yeah. It just kind of sounds like these two kind of deserve each other.
Laura and Eric?
Not that he should be threatening or everything, but, who would even get started with him? You know what I mean?
Right.
Why would you hang out with him? He's kind of weird and,
Well, these women are looking for trouble, that's for sure.
Exactly.
That's right.
Thank you.
All right, very good. That's smart analysis. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
I think this stems from you, really, this problem. So if this guy just doesn't come on the show, nobody is going to have anything to do with him.
Right. You're saying it's my fault.
It's partly.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I made him so famous now.
No.
He's like a rock star. He's out of control.
No. You misunderstood me. If he's not associated with the show, because all these people want to get near him because of the Howard Stern show. Who would want to get near this guy?
Right.
And this guy is very nasty at appearances. He won't talk to nobody unless somebody's going to give him something.
Right. All right. Well, there you go. Eric, once again, you've stirred things up. You got to pull it together, though.
Go home and clean your apartment.
Right.
You want to come and help me?
No.
I couldn't think of anything I'd rather not do.
Well, Robin...
Is he going to get a job? I mean, what's he doing?
He's going to the games with Irish John.
Yeah, if you go to a game, Robin, Knick game, Yankee game, him and Irish John are around.
I mean, look,
great seats.
Does Irish John work?
Yeah, he works.
What is he doing at the Yankee? Irish John, what do you do for a living?
Hey, Howard, I work for a demolition and construction company.
Oh, okay, so you have a job.
Like when the Irish John and I went to a game a few weeks ago, people knew who we were, and then people were so nice to us, they bought us drinks the whole game. I was hammered at the game.
Yeah, but you know what, Howard, that don't matter. There's another side, Eric. My nephew, James Smith, drowned with my brother-in-law about 4 years ago. Eric called me every day, took care of my affairs at home. My father got sick. Eric met him for lunch every day when he was staying with me. My father ended up dying in the hospital.
Why would you put your father through lunch every day with Eric?
They were two of the same people. My father was kind of
I loved his father. His father and I got along so well.
That's remarkable.
Jack thought of him like a son. But
wow.
The thing with Eric is this girl Laura also jerked him off, right, Eric?
Yeah.
I don't care. Those calls are obnoxious.
No.
Yeah.
And
that's inexcusable. Eric, stop with the death threat.
That's all I'm saying.
And Irish John is like family to me. I love his brother.
Okay. All right. Listen, I had enough of your life. It's making my head spin. I'm getting nuts.
Sorry, Howard.
That's okay. It's not your fault.
This time it's not your fault.
Yeah, I've had it. At some point it's interesting, and then when you've had it, it's like a movie that goes on too long?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you go to the Yankee games, do you wear the jersey that says High Pitch Eric?
Oh, absolutely.
He has a jersey.
And he says everybody knows who he is.
And Irish John has a jersey that says Irish John.
So that's how they know who he is.
And Double A has a jersey that says Double A.
Right. All right. Well, Eric, it sounds like you're up to no good. But I'm hoping that you will pull your life on track. I know you're working on that. And we all wish you the best.
This is the first time I've been on your show in a long time.
Yes. It's good to have you here.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, there he is, Rob, and you've got a full update now on High Pitch Eric. People are saying, what's going on with Eric? Now they know.
Oh, I think the other thing we wanted... Oh, never mind.
What was that?
Because he had said he wasn't doing the show anymore because the show is in...
Well, that was ridiculous.
In the way of his life.
I can't do the show anymore. I have to pull my life together.
Yeah.
Well, what the show has to do with him pulling his life together, I don't know.
Yeah, how are we keeping you out of pulling your life together?
No, when I met this girl, I just wanted to change my life. I wanted to keep a low profile for a while.
Wow. So that was because you were in love.
I was in love with her.
Yeah.
You think you loved her?
Howard, look, when you have more than once, then you feel like you're in love with that person.
Right.
And, you know, I was nervous to have sex.
How'd you like it? Did it feel good?
It did. Like, when I had sex with her, Howard, like, I mean, I was I was nervous because, you know, I asked her, I don't want you to have any more kids. And she said she can't because she's fixed.
All right.
I was relieved when she said that.
Right.
But what if I got pregnant? You know what I mean?
Oh, my God.
It'd be a disaster.
Oh, my God. Could you imagine?
Can you imagine that he's good in bed?
Were you good at it? Were you able to hold out for a long time?
Oh, yeah, she said I rocked her world the first time.
Really? She said that?
Yeah.
Now, see, this is why, you know, God has a sense of humor. Eric's a great lay.
Yeah, right.
You practically have no dick. I mean, your dick's so small.
Well, with her, it was so huge.
Really?
Yeah.
It got hard?
Yeah, I didn't have to take no Viagra, no nothing.
Wow. Have you taken Viagra in the past?
Never.
Never. And you got hard and full and erect.
Yeah.
Why would you bring it up then?
And you mounted her missionary style?
It was good. Like, she went on top of me.
Oh, you laid on your back?
Yeah.
And she rocked
She did
you back.
everything.
Yeah, she did everything. But I tried to, you know, do it the other way on top of her. I couldn't do it because my back, it took a toll on my back and my arms.
It was hard to hold yourself up at your size. Yeah. Did you try the doggy position?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, you did?
You like that?
And you were able to do it?
I was able to finish.
Wow. How many seconds did you hold out?
About 30 seconds.
30 seconds?
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Boy, you must have really given her the big orgasm.
Yeah, you must have rocked the world.
If you held out 30 seconds.
But the best thing is before we had this, you know what we did? Can I tell you what we did, which was phenomenal?
Yeah.
What?
The foreplay.
What did you do?
I put my fingers inside her.
And you liked that?
I got her off on that.
You did?
Yeah.
That's what rocked her world.
Yeah.
And you knew how to do
You're good with your fingers. How did you even know what to do?
Because she told me what to do.
And this is better than the gay you've had?
I never had gay sex.
Okay, whatever.
Did you find the clitoris?
Yeah, she sent me an email show me where the body parts are.
No.
Oh, she sent you a diagram?
What'd you do? You rub it?
I put my fingers in and play inside of her.
Wow.
And then I used a vibrator in her, too.
Show me unraveling with a clitoris.
Oh, stop it.
You have a poster of a diagram I can show you?
No. And what do you do to the clitoris? What's your technique?
I put my fingers in her pussy.
Yeah.
And then I rub her the clit after when I take my fingers out.
Yeah.
And did you
licked it?
go down on her?
I didn't lick it. She wouldn't let me.
She wouldn't let you lick it?
No.
Just because
She just wouldn't.
Doesn't like that.
No.
Just because I hate myself and I want to punish myself for all the bad I've done. Say the word clit again. God.
So you you rubbed it for how long before she had an orgasm?
Until she was all wet.
Right. And when she was wet, that's when you slid it in?
Yeah.
Wow. And then you lasted a whole 30 seconds?
Yeah.
Wow. And then when did she kill herself?
She did.
She didn't even kill herself.
She did. I wouldn't be able to have sex with her.
And afterwards, you lie there and you have conversation?
Yeah.
What would you talk about? How good it was?
How good it was. How I rocked the world again.
Wow. I can't believe it.
Pass me a cigarette.
I thought didn't she make you brush your teeth and all that
Yeah,
stuff?
she did. I've been brushing my teeth.
Oh, good.
And you know what she said? Like, she loves when a man drinks a beer.
What?
When a man drinks a beer, she loves the beer on the lips.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
She likes to kiss you with beer on your lips.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does your dick stick out further than your belly when you're hard?
No, couldn't be.
It doesn't.
No, nothing's that long. I can see what Steve means about the hair, though, because you have a gray beard and your hair is jet black.
Yeah.
It's not black. It's like brown.
Yeah, well, it's much darker than the beard.
Yeah, but I don't think he's dyeing it.
I'm not dyeing it.
I believe him when he says
I don't think he would know how to dye it, Steve. That's the thing. You wouldn't know how to do that, right?
No.
Yeah.
Can't believe. How many times did you have sex with that girl?
A lot.
And that was the only one ever in your life, and maybe...
That was the one true girl I always had sex with continuously.
Wow. How many times?
Continuously.
It was one night I was at her house. We had sex around maybe 8, 9 times.
8 or 9 times?
Yeah.
You came 9 times?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
And by the 9th time, could you hold out longer than 30 seconds?
I could hold out. I did hold out a lot. Because she wanted me to last longer.
And you were able to maintain the erection?
Yeah.
Even after the 8th or 9th time?
Yep, and when I came inside her, we did it again because I was getting hard again.
9 times. And how long did it take you to do it in 9 times?
We went about 15 minutes after we were done.
So every 15 minutes you banged her?
Yeah.
That's not true, is it?
It is, trust me.
I don't trust you.
She got me hard. She was, she was playing with me, and we did it.
Every 15 minutes?
Every 15 minutes.
For 9 times?
Yep.
It's almost physically impossible, especially someone in your condition.
Well, look at him. He's a specimen of a man.
Makes you want to jump on top of him, doesn't it, Ron?
Eric, did she like the unique combination of beer and filet-o-fish tartar sauce on your lips?
Yeah.
Yeah, she liked that, too. Are you a good kisser?
Oh, when I first started French kissing her, she wanted me to go very slowly because I was going too quick on her.
You jam your tongue in there. Yeah. She had to tell you everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't know anything. You were like a virgin. You were a virgin. Wow.
Hey, I was a virgin?
Yeah. Weren't you?
How about the pornos I did?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you
did he actually complete in those pornos?
No, he couldn't even get hard.
Because of the cameras.
That's when we thought he was gay.
Yeah, so you were a virgin.
Yeah.
No.
No, yeah, right, exactly. You would never, like, finish with a girl.
Because I've seen your dick. Your dick doesn't even clear the pubes. I mean, it looks like a baby bird egg. It's like a bird egg in a nest. You know what? You ever see these birds when they have these little eggs?
Yeah.
That's what your dick looks like. So sometimes it's inverted. So how do you even...
I don't know.
How many inches are you hard, fully hard? 3?
Dude, it was huge.
What's huge? 4 inches?
Maybe more than 4 inches.
Wow.
Maybe.
Maybe. She couldn't believe it.
Nobody
huge.
It was huge.
Huge. That's huge.
Show me with your fingers how huge it was.
It was like from here to like right over here.
Wow.
That's huge.
Oh, that is huge.
Oh, why couldn't Eric be part of her Twitter, part of Paris Hilton's Twitter?
I know.
That would really be great.
Good for you. All right. Well, you did get laid.
I hope you find love again. I know you miss being in love, don't you?
I do.
If you want to be in love, seriously, work on losing your weight because
I've been trying to.
Because you're not that attractive when you're heavy. You look better when you're thin.
Oh, people say you look attractive with hair.
Yeah, hair is better. Yeah,
you're a little less gross with the hair.
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, you're a 10, but used to be an 11. So now you're a little less gross.
All right.
All right. And I'm glad you found a girl. I'm glad you had, but now you got to leave her alone.
You can't continue to call them.
I got to give her her space and let her get better and let her call me.
That's right.
Right. Let her call you. Just keep waiting for that.
Give her space.
All right.
All right. Good man. All right, Eric.
Hey, Howard.
Yes.
Can I say something? May 8th, I'm doing something with Bob Levy, Nick DiPaolo, and others at a theater in Collinswood, New Jersey.
We'll go.
I'm going to be a greeter at the door to say hello to people.
Oh, that's a good job.
A greeter.
All right.
Yeah.
Good. That's a good. See, that's a good way of using you.
Nick DiPaolo and others.
Yeah.
All right, good.
So DiPaolo's opening for you, huh?
Well, Bob Levy, Nick DiPaolo, and other people will be there.
Right.
That sounds like he's opening the door for everyone.
Yeah.
I'm going to be saying hello to people as they walk in.
If I bring in a vagina mold, you ever see the vagina mold, you know, where it's a real vagina? Can you show me what you did?
I would.
All right. Bring in the vagina mold. Show me what you did with the clitoris. How you rubbed it. Show me.
Do you have one?
Yeah, here it is. That's a vagina. Is that a vagina? It's a vagina. Oh, I see.
So this is the vagina right here.
Let me see. Where?
Yeah.
Let me turn it toward me so I can
right
see.
Here.
That's right.
I put my fingers here.
Right.
I play with it inside.
That's right. That's the right thing to do.
And then right after so I do that for a few seconds.
Right.
And after I do that, I take my 2 fingers and rub right up here.
That's the
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. It is.
You got it upside down?
Yeah, he has it upside down. He has his finger in her asshole.
You figured her out.
You did it wrong.
So look, I would put my 2 fingers in here.
Right.
Play with it for a few minutes. And then I would rub this top part right over here with my finger.
Right. How long did you do that for?
Probably about maybe a few minutes.
All right. Well, you got it right the second time.
You got it up.
Yeah, you got to be careful between what's the clitoris.
All right. It was upside down.
All right. All right. Listen, thank you. Do you talk dirty when you do all that?
Yeah. You know what got her off? When I said to her, I'm coming inside you. I'm coming.
That she liked that.
That got her off.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, thanks, Eric.
You're very welcome.
All right. Go see Eric. He's going to be appearing with Nick DiPaolo and others.
Yeah.
Bob Levy. All right. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
There he is. High pitch, Eric. We love you, Eric.
Once again.
Just be nice to people and don't threaten them.
I will. And I hope to be back here again pretty soon.
The vagina mold just vomited.
Oh. I like this. Can I have this?
You can have it. It's yours. Yeah, that's yours.
It's yours.
It's your parting gift.
Oh, that poor thing.
Poor piece of plastic.
If that thing was like a living thing, like it just went with a monster, like I feel bad for it. What is he going to do to it?
Do you think the piece of plastic has feelings?
What is he going to do to it? Like, oh, that poor thing. Can I have it? It's like, no! Eric is going to be on top of that
thing. Was made for a guy like Eric. Come on. Keeps him off the streets.
I now think of it on top of the pile of trash that's already in his apartment.
Yeah.
I think Sadie's been replaced by a piece of plastic.
Poor Sadie, the dog.
All right, listen, I'm going to take a break. By the way, our good friend Colin Quinn's going to stop by.
Hey, can you please have Beth save that dog, Sadie?
Yeah, can somebody rescue Sadie? There's a rescue.
All right, we're gonna be back right after these words. Here's High Pitch Eric making a phony phone call.
These are people who actually know.
This is actually a internet show about politics.
These are people who actually know something about microbiology and about virology, not a dentist. You know what I mean?
Let's see what a caller has to say about this. We have a caller on the line. We'll go to them.
Good deal.
Caller, are you there?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, how are you? I want to make an order. I want 2 apple pies. I want 4 cheeseburgers.
There you go.
Large fries. And I want...
I think you're trying to call into the Leonard show there.
That's right, yeah.
Hey, I know it's you, Audrey. Don't for me.
Okay.
I'm hungry.
Okay, that's nice. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Well, I just want to apologize to the listeners there for having to hear the F word being used. But
it just goes to show you that there are some people who, like you say, when you begin talking about things and actually revealing this stuff, the demons start crying out. You know what I mean? They really do. They start going crazy because people you would think would have better things to do with their time.
No, they don't.
Not Eric.
Was that an old one? He sounded young and vibrant.
No, that's he just did that.
Oh.
That's brand new. You could take that old dog and have him do some new tricks.
I know Todd Rundgren's doing a lot of Eric's old stuff. Everybody in this country, you know what I couldn't get out of my mind? Like how everybody is so medicated in this country and doctors just give out pills now. I couldn't get out of my mind High Pitch Eric in here the other week, digging in those pill bottles. Like, what doctor worth anything would look at that mess of a person and say, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you prescriptions for If you feel anxious, take that. If you're depressed, take that.
Well,
and he's got a gut out to here. Everything's distended, and he's picking in prescription bottles.
It's funny you bring him up because, you see, High Pitch Eric came on the show. He had told us that he would not come on the show anymore.
Right.
He said he was done. He feels that it was just time to be done with the show.
He needs to get his life together somehow.
So then he called Gary and wanted to come on the show out of the clear blue. So we put him on the show, and he called Gary afterwards, and he said, I had the best time on the show. This was great for me. I loved it. So he started calling Gary obsessively, thinking of new ways that he could come on the show. Now he
wants to do the show every day.
Wants to do the show every day. Now Gary gets a call. Here's the latest call from High Pitch Eric. I'm going to play it for you. This is wild. This is why he's on medication. He called Gary again now, and now he says he can never be on the show again. Out of the clear blue. Listen to this one.
Hey, Gary, it's High Pitch. I decided I'm not doing the show anymore. Last week was my last time on the show. But I feel like when I'm on the show gets me nowhere.
Now, I'll continue this tape, but Gary has the feeling that this is definitely like the psychiatrist who gives him the drugs talking, or somebody, like a relative, or somebody.
It's definitely somebody else. Winding him up.
Yeah, somebody's winding him up.
This on his own.
Listen to this.
And I don't feel like I'm a good person when I'm on the show. And when I'm not on the show, then I'm a better person. I don't feel like I'm a good person when I do the show. So I'm letting you know I'm not doing the show anymore.
So, Gary, you figure he sees this person about once a week because it took about a week for this to happen?
Yeah, somebody must tell him, listen, that's not a good thing for you to do.
Right.
That's what happened to Crackhead Bob, by the way. Somebody told him that he doesn't feel good about himself. But now the guys are telling me, Will said that he got 20 text messages yesterday that he's not doing the show anymore because you left him on hold all day yesterday.
I didn't even see him on.
But maybe he went to the doctor yesterday, and, the doctor goes, what's the matter? I'm depressed. Why? Howard left me on hold all day.
Right.
Maybe you shouldn't get involved with that show anymore.
I see. Yeah, because, quite frankly, I don't even know he was on hold. I mean, I can't take a phone call every time he calls.
I have emails. I have an email from him as maybe the day before yesterday about what a phenomenal time he had on, and can we think of more ways to use him?
Right. Well, all right. There you go. High Pitch Eric, you're on the air. What happened? Describe to me what happened. I was listening to the Howard 100 News, Eric.
Right.
Now, you've lost your apartment, I understand. You're evicted.
Right.
Now, where do you go once you're evicted? Do you have somewhere to live?
But right now I'm in a hotel.
What, you have money for a hotel?
I'm at the Four Seasons.
No, Artie, you know that band J-Rad?
Yeah, great band. Go ahead.
Well, the guy...
Hey, Eric, I got to be honest with you. Is there something? Are you muffling the phone of something?
Are you talking through a tin can and a string?
Because what you sound like, if I may do an impression, is like this. And I go, Eric, what's it like now that you're evicted from your apartment? That's what it sounds like.
No. My phone, can you hear me now?
A little better, yes. What did you do to improve the quality of the phone call?
I moved around a little.
Oh, are you in bed?
Yeah.
I don't want to think.
I'm taking a bath.
No, he's not.
I moved around.
I'm getting my 6:30 massage.
Having a spa treatment.
Yes.
So you know that band J-Rad?
Yes, J-Rad. They're a good band. What?
What about it?
So this guy Russ from J-Rad, the band J-Rad put me up in a motel for the night.
All right. So
and then what are you going to do? That's one night.
Well, hold on. So my friend Peter looked up a room for me at Westbury for $450 a month, so it's cheaper than where I was living. So I'm probably moving to Westbury this weekend, and J-Rad and TC Cross are having a benefit for me this weekend to raise money for me.
Oh, my.
So, in other words, what you're claiming is that you will be moving to a place in Westbury that charges by the month.
Yeah, $450 a month.
$450 a month.
Yeah.
Now, don't you think they're going to look into your record that you've stiffed a bunch of people and that you're going to probably stiff them? I mean, and then it's very difficult to get you out.
Well, here's the deal. Irish John is helping me out with this, and my friend Peter's helping me out with this. And they're coming up with money so I can move into this place. And after that, I can afford $450 a month.
How can you do that?
Because I still receive unemployment.
Oh, okay. All right, so...
Howard, may I jump in? Unemployment ends at some point, Eric.
No, but if I don't have a job by then, I can file a new claim if I don't have a job.
Unemployment never ends for Eric.
Yeah.
Howard, but listen, this
Do you realize why this country is bankrupt? I mean, it's, you're supporting guys who won't, get a job. How much was your last rent? $450 is the new rent. What was the last rent?
Last rent was $250 a week. That's $1,000 a month.
Right.
I could do $450 a month.
I guess unemployment in New York is like 2 years now, believe it or not, because
they've extended it.
Look, there's some people who legitimately can't find work, and they got families and everything. This is keeping them alive. But Eric, I think he's going to make a career out of this unemployment.
Yeah. I've known people like this, like they'll take a job for a few months until they can work up some more unemployment. Well, and then they quit again.
You know who I admire? And again, I'm going to take criticism for this, but Eric the Midget is on SSI, which is, he's severely disabled, and they give him a monthly amount of money that he has to live within. So he has a roommate. He has a house. He doesn't do anything extravagant. He doesn't go anywhere like Eric does.
No, in fact, most of the time he says he can't do things.
Right, because he lives within his budget, which is very meager, but so be it. He's on assistance. If Eric could do this, I don't know what happens in his budgeting.
But Eric should get a job, Howard.
Agreed. But even with this unemployment, if he could just live within the budget of the unemployment, he wouldn't be in the hole.
But again, it will end eventually.
This I know. I'm just saying, this guy, what do you spend money on?
I spend money on junk.
On junk?
Yeah.
Like what? Because if you lived even within the unemployment budget, how much do you receive on unemployment?
At $182 a week.
$182 a week.
Plus, I get food stamps every month.
And food stamps.
Yeah.
Well, if you got food stamps.
Yeah.
And $182 a week.
Yeah.
You could live within that and still pay your bills. But, I mean, you would have to live a life of austerity. Which I'm sure you don't even know what that means.
Yeah, why are you saying that?
I don't know what it means.
No, I honestly don't. But I went to the Department of Social Services to see if they could help me. They said I couldn't do it until my unemployment runs out.
They can't help you.
Oh, they're your ace in the hole.
Well, I could help you because I could tell you that whatever money you're receiving, if you were able to live within your budget, you wouldn't be in trouble with the law all the time. But what is the junk that you buy? You mean junk food? You've got food stamps.
Junk food, McDonald's.
Yeah, but McDonald's doesn't take food stamps, Howard.
I know, Robin. That I know.
Yeah.
I don't know much, but I know that.
So if he keeps eating there, he's not even using his food stamps.
So in other words, if you went to a supermarket and lived within your means of the food stamps...
Oh, I would be able to pay my rent and stuff.
Let me ask you something. Are you so unemployable that you couldn't walk into a McDonald's and work there?
Yeah, I live by McDonald's, and they don't have a sign up saying hire. There's not even a sign in the window.
Well,
yeah.
you
could ask.
You walk in and you say, "Are you hiring?" And you put on a nice outfit and you bathe. And you
forget it, man.
A nice outfit. Right now, the Gap is sewing together 3 sweaters for him to wear.
Like, I've gone to McDonald's, and I see there's always a guy there who mops up and cleans and, refreshes the place a bit while the customers are eating. That's his job.
Eric can't even move around the table.
Right. His big fat ass would hit you in the head, knock the burger out of your mouth.
What do you mean I can't move the table?
Around them.
It would be difficult for you to move around the patrons and clean while they're eating because your big fat ass would hit them.
You're supposed to be rather invisible when you're doing that job.
You're supposed to disappear so you don't ruin the ambiance at McDonald's.
We're saying you're enormous.
Well, I'm not that enormous.
Oh, please. No.
Hey, Howard.
Yes.
So listen, this Friday night there's a benefit for me in Lindenhurst at a place called the Village Pub with TC Cross and J-Rad.
And what befell you that we need to do a benefit?
Really?
Well, you're not the one doing the benefit. Robin, you're not the one that's doing the benefit.
Yeah, but just tell me why somebody's doing a benefit for you.
To help me out, to get back on my feet again.
Well, he probably owes money to this landlord. God knows what he owes. What do you owe?
He's not going to pay anybody. He never pays anybody.
You want to know that I owed $8,400.
Jeez.
Right.
Wow. And his rent was like $500 a month or something. You got to lose a lot.
Well, you got to feel bad for the landlord because
I do.
You could see what happens. He squats in there. Yeah. He doesn't pay his rent.
Won't leave.
And I guess legally, the law is set up that a landlord can't throw a guy out the next month.
Exactly.
You got to take him to court. You feel bad for the landlord.
That costs him money.
Yeah, I feel bad for the landlord,
And he gets the benefit. The landlord's not getting the benefit.
Right. Eric, I feel bad for the landlord.
I know, Howard. But, now it's time for me to get back on my feet and, look for a job.
How can you get back on your feet? Don't you have the gout?
He has flat feet with gout. Try and get back on those feet.
I haven't had the gout in months.
Well, the gout shouldn't have been around since 1840. Listen, first of all...
He can't afford the gout anymore.
J-Rad is a great band. I know J-Rad, and it's a shame that they have to do a benefit for Eric. You don't need a benefit, Eric. You're lazy. You got to get a job. I wouldn't do a benefit.
Let me question, why did you do a benefit for Captain Janks?
Well,
I can have one.
Look, he got in some problems, and Janks is no angel either, but... It just came up,
Would the benefit money go to the landlord who you stiffed? Would they cut the check directly to him, Eric?
No, the benefit money would go for me to get a place.
No,
that's right.
Wrong.
He's not paying anybody back.
I see.
J-Rad or whoever's doing this, if you do exactly what I did with Janks, the check gets made out to the landlord.
Right, that I could support.
Not to Eric. You get nothing, Eric.
Right, after the benefit, the money should go to the new landlord.
No.
This is what is his problem.
Not the new landlord. What about the old landlord?
No, that's over.
But he never got paid. He never got paid his $8,500.
He just got rid of you. I know that's good, but it's not enough.
Don't you feel a sense of an obligation to pay him what you owe him?
Well, I mean, I wish I had the money to pay him back.
You will after the benefit.
The benefit will take care of that.
Yeah, but it's not going to be that much money.
Look, Howard, Eric is never giving anyone any money.
Robin's right.
Well, if J-Rad is listening, I would give the money to the landlord.
Do it, J-Rad.
Any money that comes in.
Somehow he has scammed J-Rad into feeling sorry for him.
You know, Eric, one of the reasons you don't have money is you buy all that twat cream, right?
No, not really.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I have a phone call of that. Listen, you buy twat cream.
That was a good prank call, too.
Oh, a prank call. I didn't understand that.
We didn't get that.
Let's listen into that.
Thank you for calling the pharmacy. How can I help you?
Do you sell twat cream?
Twat cream?
No, twat cream.
Twat?
Yes.
Hold on 1 second. Let me check.
You're never gonna break my heart.
I'm sorry, miss. I suggest you call someplace else.
This is a serious call. He got into my crack and my pussy's itching me.
Pharmacy.
Listen, you're a woman, I'm a woman. Don't you women know what my needs are? I have a pussy that itches very bad, and I'm looking for pussy cream.
Listen, miss. If you have a problem, I suggest you go to your doctor.
Will it get rid of the stink, too?
Excuse me?
Will it get rid of the stink, too?
You know, you're going to have to ask your doctor. I can't help you.
Oh, I can't afford a doctor. The cream usually clears it right up.
If you could come in, we have some over-the-counter creams, and that's the best I can do for you.
Does it get rid of flies?
Pharmacy.
Hey, how are you? You hung up on me before.
Miss, I didn't hang up on you. I just don't have time for this.
Well, the humidity got up my crack.
Wait.
And my pussy's itching me.
Just do me a favor. Explain to me exactly what you need.
It stinks like glue. I was fanning my pussy and my cat got a whiff of it and dropped it. Hello?
Oh, you know, you could lecture high-pitch Eric all day on finances, but you got to love him. You got to love his phony phone calls and his twat cream.
A lot of great comics are broke.
That's right. Down on his luck, Eric, and we wish him all the luck. What can we say?
Well, I happen to know that J-Rad is a huge fan of this show. So, you know, I mean, so Eric, again, is trying to take advantage of someone who loves the show.
Absolutely. He's good at it.
Well, why not? Do what you're good at. All right, so there's twat cream.
That you listened to today were influenced by Michael Jackson.
Hey, okay. And you know what? They did it better.
Justin Timberlake, Usher, all those people.
Some of the Justin Timberlake I'll even listen to. So I'm not a snob.
He's a Michael Jackson clone.
Lady Gaga's better. And those Black Eyed Peas with that boom, 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 forget about it. At least you can dance to that. That's good dance music. You put that on, I'm moving. What's that? Boom, boom, boom?
Boom, boom, boom.
Wait, where's Lady
Gaga?
Gaga?
You don't know your song?
Gotta get.
Gotta get. Couple out here.
Gotta get.
Who's that maniac on the top 40 station on Sirius Hits 1?
Spider Harris.
Or Spider Harris. I was listening to him again. Boy, what a voice on that guy. Spider Harris. He must have a set of nuts on him. That's who you want to date. Spider Harris.
Married.
Mrs. Spider Harris. He's for you. If you go for those big bald guys. Where's Lady Gaga?
Oh, Just Dance? Is that the song you're thinking of?
I like that better.
Paparazzi, doesn't she do that one?
Just Dance is better than Michael Jackson. Yeah, truth. At least you can dance to this. You should see me dance to this. I'm terrific. Want to see me dance to this?
Sure, go ahead. How is that different than what you were doing with Michael Jackson?
Look at it.
Looks exactly the same. Oh, look at you. Go for it. I think those hips are almost moving.
Yeah. Yeah, that I can dance to, at least.
Why are you playing something old from Lady Gaga? Don't you have his...
Well, it's the song he wanted.
No, that's a big hit. They're playing that on Hits 1.
Yeah, but they're playing something new now.
That was probably playing in Artie's car when he crashed.
That's true. That's
Lady
what ran
Gaga.
him off the road.
He was playing Lady Gaga and right into a car. Yeah, Ron, I was listening to Lady Gaga.
My urine is going to test positive for Lady Gaga.
I started dancing to Lady Gaga. By the way, I do have to mention, and really I should mention this, High Pitch Eric gave me my money back.
Wow.
I lent him $100. High Pitch, I'm proud of you. You did
when
return
did that happen?
On Tuesday, like he promised.
You were on vacation that week.
I know. You did it. I'm proud of you.
He didn't even stand on ceremony and say you were on vacation. He brought it anyway.
That's right.
Well, good for you,
High Pitch. That Tuesday, and when I put the kid to the back with me, I got it out of my own account.
Huh? Yeah. Whatever he just said is true.
On the own account. Listen, Steve Lanford came to the back with me. I got my money out of my own account. I even showed Jason my credit card, too.
Okay, well, I respect you.
I can't believe he has a bank account.
Yeah, I lent him $100. He told me to pay me back on Tuesday, and he did.
How much is in that account?
Oh, my God.
It's my unemployment account.
Oh, okay.
The only guy jealous of that account is Bernie Madoff.
Howard, again, thank you very much for doing that.
You're welcome.
What did you do with the money?
I took a cat to Irish John's brother's house.
Oh, okay.
He needed to get all.
Now?
He was homeless, and he needed to get all his stuff in a cab to get up to Irish John's.
So is he there now?
No. That's another story. What happened?
He was already kicked out of Irish John's brother's house.
Yeah.
How come?
Because his landlord was pissed off that I was there, because it's a one-bedroom apartment, and the landlord said I couldn't stay there.
So where are you now?
I'd rather not say. I'm not on the streets.
Okay.
All right. Evidently, in Irish John's brother's house, there's a lease that says no animals or high-pitch Erics.
Good
cause. Thank you. Thank you, Eric.
Welcome back from vacation.
Thank you very much. Oh, he was honorable. He paid the money back.
Well, you're the one person.
I got my money back.
He has paid back.
I told you he'd do it. Even I didn't believe it.
Videos, how can I help you?
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Is there a man there?
A man?
Yeah, I feel embarrassed.
What?
I feel embarrassed. It's a man's problem I need to talk about.
No, there's no man here.
Okay, let me ask you this. Do you have gay porn?
Yes.
Okay, do you have frisky policemen?
No, we don't have that one.
God, okay, do you have stiff as a board?
Actually, we do have stiff as a board.
Yes! Do me a favor. Who stars in that?
I don't know. I can't go get it. It's in the back room, and I'm...
Can you talk in a deeper voice?
No.
Like a man? Just do me one favor.
Okay.
Say we have stiff as a board, and the man...
Will you talk in a normal voice?
This is my real voice. All right, let's move on.
Okay.
Do you have Tower Boys Gone Wild? Type it in, please.
What is it?
Tower Boys Gone Wild.
No.
How about, put me in, coach?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, black dick on duty.
Okay, I can't keep doing this. I have work to do.
All right, just a few more. How about young and hung?
No.
How about cock, a doodle, duty? Please don't laugh. I'm having a party this weekend. I need a lot of movies for this party. I'm having a sausage party.
And then you ask me not to laugh.
Do you have head mechanic?
No.
Type it in.
What is it?
Head mechanic.
No.
One more. Private time with my proctologist.
No.
Wait, one more. Fondle my fart box.
Fondle my what?
My fart box. F-A-R-T.
No, we don't have it. Please, this is bugging me now. I have to go.
I'm sorry, just one more. Do you have black meat on Man Street? You have anal douche?
I have to go.
Wait, just one more. Do you have a brother?
Do I have a brother?
Yeah.
Yes.
What's his name?
Gage.
Oh, yeah! Is he cute?
Yeah, he's so cute.
He is cute?
Yeah.
Can I get his number?
No, he's 6.
He's 6? Even better.
No, not better.
He's tight and right.
Ew. Why am I entertaining you? I have to go.
I missed it. Was that high pitch?
Yes, it was.
I got it. Before Spider Harrison comes in, I just got to say, high pitch was like congratulating himself. He actually called a news station. I don't remember which one it was. Let's see if I can do it. New York 1. New York 1.
Okay.
He called New York 1 News during, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the helicopter plane crash and stuff. And he was going to make one of those Captain Jenks type phony phone calls. And it's perhaps the worst attempt because he never even gets out anything funny.
So this is him on his own. This is not him being
right.
coached by someone.
No, it wasn't anything to do with us. But he was so proud of this. Which shows you he's a little bit retarded because I mean, this would be something you'd throw away because how can you be proud of this? But he called us up. He was so proud that he was on New York 1. Here's High Pitch Eric making a phony phone call that goes horribly wrong.
NY1 News. We've now got Eric on the phone. Eric.
Good afternoon, Vivian. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing?
Hi. I was jogging along 14th Street, and that's when I noticed the helicopter losing control. There was a left rotor that fell off the helicopter.
And you said that was one of the... Which rotor?
The left rotor from the helicopter.
A left rotor on the helicopter, okay. And, I'm sorry, I think we've just lost this person, and we'll get some more witnesses on the phone as they call in to us.
He was so proud of this.
That's it?
He called, he goes, I just got through to New York 1 with a phony. And I was like, oh, great, okay, let's hear it. And that was it. They obviously, first of all, they couldn't understand a thing he was saying in that garbled way that he speaks. Left rotor, I mean, you know.
What is that?
He did say something hilarious. He said he was jogging along 14th.
Yeah, but they would have to know what he looked like.
Well, we do.
I want to interview him about that call. I want to know if he planned it out or he improved it or, like, where was it going?
Did it go where he wanted it to go?
No, I think he had a build-up. That was the build-up, but we never got to hear the punchline.
I think much like Curly, he forgot a line and just dropped to the ground and started turning around.
Yeah, could have been. Well, anyway, by the way, tomorrow Mr. Skin will be here. A lot of people want to know when Mr. Skin-tastic will be back. Yeah. It'll be tomorrow. When he calls in High Pitch, we should tell him that was really the best call ever. The best. The best phone he ever made.
We may pay for it.
That's right.
Yes, and when Mr. Skin is in here, we have to be reminded of some pictures that he turned down because he only takes actresses in film.
Yeah. Mr. Salami.
Mr. Alarming.
Oh. If I said Mr. Salami. Mr. Salami. I was saying it was so much fun having Ozzy here yesterday. And I had the guys there were a couple of times I really just did not know what Ozzy was saying. And I have a couple of examples for you right now. And then High Pitch Eric will be in here. Hold on.
All right.
But this is, I was asking Ozzy about depressants and stuff or whatever. But tell me if you can tell what Ozzy is saying. I know you couldn't tell sometimes either, right?
Right. I sometimes had trouble, but...
And there were times I went back to find out, but sometimes you just don't care. It's just fun to hear Ozzy doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
Why were you on antidepressants? Look at you. You're happy. You're smiling.
Well,
you're laughing.
in California, I mean, they're doled about like M&M's, you know. I mean.
Yeah, that was one of the times I was like, is he really saying words?
I heard California, and then I was done.
And then...
You see, you don't know.
No.
All right, but he is saying something.
You think?
I know he is. Here's Ozzy talking about... it doesn't matter what he's talking about. Who gives a shit if you lose your hearing?
But Shannon's always shouting. She goes, I'll be back. I found this so far. And I go, you going to the bar? She says, what the hell? I'll get it all back to front.
What did he say?
I don't know.
I know he's talking about his hearing. He goes to the bar.
Sharon and something.
Ozzy. I mean, I understood.
I bet you he couldn't tell you what he said.
I bet you he couldn't. I was talking to Ozzy about his relationship with his mother. Again, I lost track. And when your mother is only about the money, it says, what the hell? Can't you just love me for me?
Whatever they do, I first and foremost, I always tell them I love them, you know.
Yes.
Right.
If somebody, your kid doesn't, you feel that you've got to beat your last thing, you know. It's a good thing, inspiration, I suppose. Now, actually, to be honest with you, now, I sometimes think to
Ozzy in jail. Again, this is where he lost me. How did you survive in jail?
Humor. I was my zany, you know, that I used to get through school.
That I kind of understand.
I got the gist of that. I got the gist of the other one, too.
Yeah. You get the gist. That's with Ozzy. You're never really
some
sure.
of them I didn't get the gist, though. The bar one with Sharon, I didn't gist at all.
Well, that you don't judge. It's like ancient scripture. Some of it you get, some of it you don't. All right, this one I know you didn't get. I was talking about Ozzy, about being a singer. Like, did he get beaten up when he was young because he liked to sing?
Right, because he was singing.
Yeah. How does a macho guy like you get into singing? Because didn't everybody call you gay for singing? Like, when you're a kid and you sing, it's like...
No. I mean, you know, everybody wanted Paul McCartney to marry your sister, but then you would have saw my sister and, you know...
You know what? I think I understood that one.
Well, Paul McCartney, I heard.
No, but he said everyone wanted Paul McCartney to marry their sister.
Oh, wow. Go ahead.
It was almost like I looked at my sister.
Everyone wanted Paul McCartney to marry their sister, but then I looked at my sister. Let me hear that. How does a macho guy like you get into singing? Because didn't everybody call you gay for singing? Like, when you're a kid and you sing, it's like...
No. I mean, you know, everybody wanted Paul McCartney to marry your sister, but then you would have saw my sister and, you know...
Maybe you're right. In his book, he does have pictures of him with his sisters.
Yeah, and he's almost... I don't know what he's trying to say about his sisters.
You know what I learned from that interview? That most words are really not that important.
They're not necessary.
No, because I was thoroughly entertained by his stories, and I really didn't need to know that much. All right, here is High Pitch Eric. We asked him to come by because it's so fascinating. I hear the Howard 100 News.
High pitch. High pitch.
You know, High Pitch has been on our show for years, and... Oh, hey, High Pitch. How you doing,
Oh, look at you. It's the new High Pitch.
His new High Pitch. He's got a dress shirt on. He's trying to pull his life together, right?
Yes, I am. How are you?
Hi. Good to see you. Are you dyeing your hair?
No, that's what Steve Langford thought I was. I'm not dyeing my hair. I mean, when I first got on your show in '97, I had hair.
Right. You used to shave your head, I guess.
I shaved my head, then I still had my hair grow back in.
It's weird because, you know, I look at you and, you know, some people call you a mess. I would say it's amazing you have your hair. It's almost not fair.
I put gel in my hair.
Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying, Robin?
Right.
He should be
He's got
bald.
nice hair.
He's got nice hair. Go figure. But you've gotten fatter, right?
No.
You haven't gained weight?
No, look, I stayed at Bob Levy's house.
Yeah.
And Bob Levy's wife cooks dinner for us.
Yes.
And I'm eating healthier now, and I don't eat fast food anymore.
You know, I'll say something about Bob Levy. That is a good man. I mean...
He's amazing.
He puts High Pitch Eric up? Who the hell would do that?
He is amazing.
He give you your own room?
It's a room, like a living room, like a den.
Right.
With a flat screen TV.
Right.
And I sleep on a couch that opens up.
Right.
I keep the room that's sleeping spectacular clean.
Well, of course. Listen.
I should hope.
You don't want to be any bother, Eric. And, you know, I for years have said, Eric, you know, I know there's something wrong with you in a sense, because given the voice, you know, do we ever figure out why your voice is so high?
Because I never had the surgery done on my voice.
You need a surgery?
Yeah, to make my voice go lower.
And what kind of surgery is it? Do you know what it's called?
No, but if I had the surgery, I would have to keep awake so I could talk to the doctor.
Right.
And I would tell him when to stop.
There's some kind of mechanism in the throat that would release, and then you would have a deep
voice. I guess it's my voice box, the vocal cords.
I see. Wow.
You
buy
didn't know that? Well, it seems reasonable to me.
Well, Eric took an evaluation, a test, and it said here that you're not retarded.
Right.
That your spelling is an 8th grade level.
Right.
And your math is a 6th grade level.
Math I'm very bad at.
Right. So there's something wrong. Are you slow, would you say?
I was in special ed classes, yes.
Special ed, all right.
Yes.
But it says here, you in terms of work, you have word recognition.
Right.
A high level. It says here that your filing is excellent.
Right. That
you're typing. You can type 22 words a minute accurately.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. So you do have abilities.
And I took other tests, like a reading comprehension test.
Yes.
And my untimed was 6.8, and the time test was 5.7.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh, you didn't ask what that meant?
No.
What do you think, Gary?
Well, it's interesting because Eric's telling us how smart he is, but he's trying to contest the will, saying that they made him sign something because he's not so smart.
Right.
So are you smart or are you not smart?
Gary, I'm not retarded after Howard read those.
So you're smart enough to know what you signed?
Gary, listen.
No, I'm asking. I'm just asking.
Oh, Gary, me and Howard are talking. Can you go back in your office and fight with Yucko?
Well, no, Gary makes a good point. We're going to get into this. You hired a lawyer. Your mother died recently, and I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
But she died, and she kicked you out of the will completely.
Right, and I don't know why.
Okay. Now, Gary's point is you're saying your sister had you sign a piece of paper saying you could not contest the will.
Okay.
And you're claiming you're too stupid to understand what you signed, right?
I didn't. She didn't tell me what I was signing. I was directed to sign on another piece of paper.
Right. You never read it.
I never read it.
You didn't know what you were...
But that's not defensible. You signed something without reading it. That's nobody's fault but your own.
But you'd have to say you read it and didn't understand it.
She didn't tell me what I was signing.
Nobody's required to tell you what you're signing. Even if they did, you are required to read it to know what you're signing.
When my mom first passed away in July, my sister had me meet her, and she said, these are the papers for Mom's cremation.
Right.
So that's the first time I signed papers back in July. But a month later, when I met her again, she didn't tell me what I was signing.
When she asked you to sign them, what did she say? She said, sign these, but what did you think they were?
She didn't say.
But did you ask?
No, and I thought she would tell me what they were.
But see, a judge might say, well, you should ask, unless he doesn't think
But he's retarded.
But he's saying he's not.
Well, retarded people never think they're retarded.
I went to special ed.
Yeah. He went to special ed.
I'm more confused than ever.
Well,
but wait a minute. He's talking about papers signed after his mother died.
That's right.
Yeah.
That he could not contest the will.
Well, I'm talking about, I thought you were talking about the fact that his mother decided and said, specifically, I am doing this on purpose. I am cutting Eric out of my will.
In the will, your mother says, no, Eric, he gets nothing. Now, I heard a rumor, I don't know if it's true, and I want you to answer. Was your mother upset with you because you stole jewelry from her?
No.
Did you ever steal mother?
She didn't care that you stole jewelry?
Did you steal jewelry out of your mom's apartment?
No.
All right. Some guy called us and said that's why she cut you out of the will. She was upset. She thought you stole.
No.
But you did not.
No.
So then why would your mother cut you out?
Howard, I don't know.
You really don't know? Did you have a good relationship with your mother?
Look, I had a good relationship with her. I always had dinner with her here and there. But, when my sister moved out to college, it was difficult for me and my mother.
Why?
Because we had arguments and fights here and there.
You're hard to live with?
It wasn't. It was difficult when my father moved out. I was doing bad in school.
Right. So she was angry with you. Now, what's your relationship with your sister? Is it true that when you were living in your mom's apartment after she died, you decided to stay there?
But didn't he do that surreptitiously?
Yeah.
He wasn't invited to do that.
Right. Your sister had to have you kicked out, right?
Well, my brother-in-law asked me to leave.
Right.
And if he said if I didn't leave, he would call the cops.
So you don't get along well with your sister and your brother-in-law?
As much as I love my sister and I miss my mom a lot, I don't know why I was left out of the will. And I really don't know why.
Right.
When
did your mother write that will? Was she in her right mind?
Robin, when my mom was sick, she was very weak. She really couldn't walk that well.
It sounds like to me, I'm reading between the lines, you didn't have much of a relationship with your mother. Your sister and you are estranged. Your sister doesn't want you living in the apartment. Your sister has nothing to do with you. In fact, didn't she make you, in order to go to her wedding, didn't you have to not appear on the show for like 6 months?
No, I was still on the show.
Right.
I still came on the show.
Yeah, but I remember you had to stop coming on for a while.
Remember there was a period of time that you couldn't come on the show because you said your sister, you wouldn't be able to go to the wedding. And it was a good period of time that you couldn't do the show. But Eric, you don't remember that at all?
No. Okay. Remember that girl, Angel?
No, answer the question I just asked you.
We're asking you, there was a period of time you could not come on the show. You and your sister seemed to be at odds.
Oh, well, I took a break for a while.
Right. But I think you told me it was her request. Specifically...
I remember your sister saying to you that she didn't want you coming on the show anymore.
They said that to me a while ago.
Right. So, she has problems with you.
I don't understand any of the relationships. I understand that he's estranged from his sister, but I really don't understand how much contact he had with his mother.
Eric's mom's...
After he left home.
Yeah, it sounds like they didn't talk that much.
Right.
You and your mom were kind of on the outs.
Well, we were on the outs when my father moved out, when my sister moved out to college.
No, but that was a long time ago.
Right.
And so you've been on the outs for a long time.
I've been on the outs with her for, here and there.
Right. So it probably, she felt she didn't have much of a relationship with you anymore. And she does state in the will that Eric knows why he's not in the will.
Yeah. I don't know why, and I'm telling you the truth about that.
Well, I don't know what to say, Robin.
Yeah, we've gotten absolutely nowhere.
Now, what's going on with this girl, Angel, who had sex with you, which was unbelievable to me? She was in here with you.
She wasn't in here with me.
We had her
she was on the phone.
She was on the phone.
She had sex with you.
Well, I got another story about that.
Yeah, well, she's on the phone right now.
I have another story about that.
Didn't she have to get a restraining order so that you wouldn't stalk her?
No.
What was it, Angel?
That's not true.
Angel, what was it?
There was no restraining order.
You had asked Eric not to bother you anymore.
Yeah, I was going through a really hard time, having been recently diagnosed with cancer, single parenting, all that stuff, and I had written to Gary, asking him to intercede on my behalf because Eric had called me 27 times one night at work, and I just couldn't take it anymore.
That's not true.
That's not true.
I got my phone records when she called me when I went to court.
Eric, we're talking about last April.
Okay, let me ask a question.
Go ahead.
What did you do after the benefit?
After the benefit? What do you mean, what did I do after the benefit?
Artie raised $11,000 for Angel.
Right, okay, I have a story about that.
And she had you thrown out of the benefit.
No, she didn't have me thrown out.
I did not have him thrown out. That's a lie.
I have a story about Angel after the benefit.
What is that story?
Okay. He's got tons of stories. Go ahead.
That's Lee High Pitch. He's got a bunch of documents. You look at him. He's like a lawyer.
It's like he came in ready for Judge Judy.
You're not kidding. Go ahead.
Well, a few months after the benefit, remember I came in here and you had me play with that fake vagina?
Yes.
And, I wasn't talking to her still because that was a few weeks after the benefit.
Right.
So after that, she called me the day after and said she couldn't believe I told the truth about her and our sex life that we had.
Right.
And I wasn't even calling her. She called me the day after I did that show.
Now, Angel, why did you call Eric? You didn't want him calling you. Why would you start calling him?
At that time, I did call him, and I said I was proud of him for finally telling the truth. That is what I said. That's it.
But why would you start in with him again? I got to defend Eric here. He stopped calling you.
Defend him. Yeah, not a problem. He's not, something, Howard, that's not necessarily true, because he continued to text me and everything.
Oh, I see.
He could stand there with
But she's been texting me also.
Excuse me, Eric.
Excuse me, I'm in the studio. You're on the phone.
Yeah, no kidding. I have to go to work. I have jobs to support myself and my family.
Angel, you should not text him. Are you texting him?
Not any longer. No, I'm not.
Well, it
When
seems
was the last contact you had with Eric?
She called me a few weeks ago saying...
What did she say to you?
She called me a few weeks ago, left a message on my voicemail saying that I stopped calling her because I'm hanging out with a bunch of other people, like that girl Gina who won the Superfan trivia contest.
Right.
Irish John, AA. And she said that they're taking advantage of me when they're not.
You don't think they're taking... You never think...
Angel, why are you getting involved with Eric? We finally got him out of your life.
100% right, okay? I called him...
Are you in love with Eric?
Define love.
Love. I mean, do you feel romantic?
Do I want to? No, I don't. I love Eric as a human being. I love a lot of people as a human being.
Yeah, but you find him irresistible, don't you?
No, I do not. Hardly. I find him. He reminds me of a part of me that I'm looking to cure, and I understand that that's a mistake.
But Angel, you've got to stop.
It's not just me.
You're addicted to Eric.
Can I bring up another
He's like a chubby Charles Manson.
He sucked you in.
You have control. She's way involved with you.
Can I bring up another point?
How does he do this?
Bring it up.
Okay, December 15th, I had to go to court. So the night before, she posted on SFN, which I don't post on anymore.
All right.
Okay?
You don't post on anymore.
Let me talk. I'm talking. So she said on SFN that she contacted the DA and had to talk with the DA and said I was in for a nice surprise. Why is she calling the DA on my case?
What was the surprise?
What was the surprise?
What was the surprise, Eric?
You tell them. You're the one that brought it up on Star Fan Network.
Okay, the surprise was he was getting away with everything that happened with the credit card because of the DA's failure to prosecute.
All right, listen, Angel, I'm going to make a point.
I don't know what's going on.
Let me straighten this out. Angel.
She's got plenty more other stuff to throw under the bus.
But she thinks she can control me, who I can hang out with, who I can't hang out with.
I never said that, Eric.
Yes, you did.
Eric,
I was John, that girl Gina.
Whatever.
Angel, listen to me. You are Angel.
Yes, I'm listening, Howard. I'm sorry.
You are not to call Eric anymore. You're done with him.
Okay, well, wait. You want to hear something?
Howard, please tell him that as well.
Right.
Please tell
I'm not calling you.
Hold it.
I have proof. I said her Bob Leaders. I'm not even calling her.
Eric, you did not call me at work up to January 9th at all.
No.
You did not call me. You did not text me on Christmas Day saying, please come down here and I'm going to feel good. You never said that, Eric.
I have my phone records. You want to see them?
Yes.
Fine.
How do you know he used his own phone? I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, Howard, listen.
Angel. Angel and Eric. Eric, leave her alone.
Wait, let me tell you something.
And you leave him alone.
Yeah.
Eric.
Hold on, wait. I'm talking.
No,
I'm talking.
You shut up.
No, you shut up.
Did you
no.
or did you not send a text message to me the day you got out of court and asked me to come down to see you? I called you back, and you said you would give me $40 for gas because you knew I was in a bad way and everything. Did we or did we not sit and have dinner, and I told you about what happened with me in court and everything?
Is that true, Eric?
We saw each other that last time. But I'm going to tell you something what she did.
No. Answer the question because I'm answering the question. Because you have also told your friends on that night that you paid me $40 to have sex with you, and that's a lie.
No, that's a lie right there. That's a lie.
Right there.
Did you have send the two of you?
No.
So why are you telling people that you spent $40 on sex?
I didn't say it. I spent $40 on sex.
All over the Twitter yesterday that you had.
That was not my Twitter. That was not my Twitter.
It was.
All right, listen to me. I'm going to make this easy for you.
I want to tell you something. What she did after the benefit, a few months.
Right.
You want to hear this?
Yes. What did she do?
Just call the IRS and discuss.
Artie was nice enough to do a benefit for her.
Right.
So in October or November, she's been calling me crying. How she wants the rest of the money from Artie and all the other comedians.
What?
Yeah.
That's a lie.
What are you talking about?
She wants the rest of the money that Artie owes her and the comedians from that benefit.
Who owes her money?
Oh, no.
She said Artie owes her more money than because he didn't.
Did you already go through all the money, Angel?
Yeah, I did.
All right.
That's why she had her son stole a pair of shoes from Kohl's.
What?
Had my son
her son stole a pair of shoes from Kohl's.
Is that it true, Angel?
My son did steal a pair of shoes from Kohl's. I ran out of money because my car died and I had to buy a car and everything. I'd also paid for me while I had to have an operation. I took a week off of work. I went through cancer treatment. I lost my job in September. And in December, my son stole a pair of shoes.
That Child Protective Services is after her.
And I took the rap for it, didn't I, Eric? I accepted responsibility for it.
Hey, I did my responsibility too. I did community service too.
Eric,
all right, listen. Listen to me. Angel, listen to me.
Sir.
Angel. Listen to me. The two of you. Angel.
Yes, sir.
You're not to call Eric or text him ever again.
Not a problem.
Okay. Eric?
Yes.
You are not to call or text Angel ever again.
That's fine.
Can I add something to this, please? I don't want him talking on SFN or any other site about me.
And you're not to talk about her or Twitter about her.
She talks about me on another message board.
And you, Angel, better not.
Yes, you do. That's a lie.
It's a lie. I talk with my friends about the effects of what you've done to me for trying to be...
All right, Angel, listen to me. Get out of... Angel, you got enough problems. Get out of the loop. Don't talk to your friends publicly about Eric. And Eric, you do the same. Thank you. This is ridiculous.
Can I say one more thing?
No, you're done.
Why not? You want to talk about the IRS and how you got me involved with doing your taxes and not...
Because you were nice enough to do it, but that's private. That's private.
What happened now?
Why is that private? My life is not private.
Angel, are you a tax preparer?
Yes, I am.
And you prepared his taxes?
She prepared my taxes once before, but that's private. No, she's not allowed to say
I can say whatever I want. I am a tax preparer.
That's private. That's private.
Eric has taxes?
Yeah, he got $1,305 back last year.
Wow.
He failed to report income from Sirius and from the ringtones, and he's got an
So you have to sit there and listen to me. The two of you are toxic together. Eric.
So why is she? I mean, I didn't do her personal finances over the air.
Right. Yeah, that's not fair.
You didn't?
Angel, wait a second. Angel, you are being out of line right now.
Well, I
I'm
think
defending
they're
Eric.
both out of line.
Oh, right.
Thank you, Robin.
Okay, you're both out of line. But Eric's finances don't need to be discussed here.
Then he shouldn't have them forwarded to my house. Have his address changed. I don't want his mail. I want nothing to do with him.
Eric.
Yes.
Get rid of her in your life, and you, Angel, get rid of him in your life.
Not a problem.
Just don't contact each other. Have no contact.
Okay, not
a
problem.
Thank you.
Going on each other's Twitter accounts.
Yeah, no more twittering about her. And Angel, the same with you.
No more
That's not my Twitter page.
No problem.
People have people make fake Twitter pages.
They do? That's not your Twitter page?
No.
All right.
No, that wasn't at all, right?
No, it wasn't.
They know all the
people have fake. I have to make your pages too.
Right, and they know all the personal things about what we've been through, like you talked about on there. But
it's probably your friends that made a fake Twitter page.
I don't have friends. I work.
All right, Angel, do you hear what I'm saying? Get out of this. Get out of this. And Eric, get out of this. This is dangerous, what you two are up to. It's going to end up in a disaster.
It's like playing with fire with
It's
her.
like playing. You're both. It's like both of you are playing with fire. You're like an old married couple who aren't even having.
And you know something? The sad part about it, and Eric knows this, is I really did care about him. I treated him well. And
Well, forget it.
And he's constantly throwing me under the bus. You're right.
How about the many times you throw me under the bus to Steve Langford?
Eric, I wish you all the best.
But Angel, no more calling Steve Langford. You got to get out of the loop.
No problem.
You don't even know
Is
Eric.
she an Eric informer?
I don't know.
Am I an Eric informer? Yeah.
Yeah, have you called Steve Langford to tell him?
She does. She calls him all the time about me when I had to go to court.
When you
your phone's breaking up.
Yeah, all right. Angel, I got to go. Stay out of Eric's life, and Eric, stay out of Angel's life. Thank you. It's very simple. Did you drive to Eric's apartment to hang out with him in January? She's not there.
We lost her.
All right. How much money do you stand to get if you could get back in your mother's will? If you get 50%. Are we talking a lot of money here?
I'm not sure.
Is that what he would get?
50%, I guess. I don't know. Or 50%. Like they split. It's just you and your sister, right?
Yeah.
Your dad wouldn't get you. They're divorced.
Right.
So it would just be you and your sister, 50-50.
Right.
How much money are we fighting over?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
But does he have to get 50? I don't understand. I don't think it's mandatory that you give a child anything, is it?
It's not mandatory, especially if you're writing your will, that you don't want the kid getting anything.
Yeah, and on what grounds is he contesting the will?
Yeah, what grounds? Well, the glazed look just came over.
But honestly, I don't know what the reasons are why I wasn't in the will.
Right. Well, clearly your mother had an issue with you. Well, unless she was out of her mind at the time. You could make that claim that she didn't know.
That's what I wondered, if he said, the will was written when she was incompetent or she was forced.
Eric, you seem very hurt by this. You're almost in tears, right?
I miss her. I miss my mother.
You do? You feel bad that you didn't get along with her?
Hey, I miss her.
You miss her. But when was the last time you even went to see her?
In May.
In May? Oh, so you did see her.
At my sister's house.
And when you were at your sister's house and you saw your mom, did she say to you, son, I'm leaving you something?
No.
She did not?
No.
Did she say anything to you about the will?
No, my sister was helping her, walking back into the room because my mother was sleeping so much.
Did you go to the funeral?
I did.
You were there?
Yeah.
And then you went to the reading of the will? Did you go to that?
No.
No.
There was no reading. I don't think anyone reads.
No.
He didn't even read the thing he signed. Oh, I don't know, man. This sounds like a big mess.
Look, I'm turning my life around. I'm working now.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
My boss is in there. And, I don't want you to believe me. I'm doing a good job. And he's in there. Would you bring him in just to say hello?
Your boss?
Yeah.
No, I think the guy's a saint.
Hey, really?
What is it?
Just so you know, thanks to the wonderful reporting of Steve Langford, I do have a dollar figure on what Eric stands to gain.
All right, go ahead.
For Eric's end only, $150,000 to $200,000.
Wow.
I didn't even know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
How come Steve knows it?
Steve's a reporter.
But it's your money.
I know, but Howard, you think I'm creepy. That's a creepy guy back there.
Steve? Steve's your brother. Wow. You don't like Steve?
I would love to do his job for a day, see how I do.
Right. Well, 150 to 200. Can you be trusted with that kind of money? What would you do with that kind of money?
Well, 20,000 of it would go to pay back the people he ripped off.
Yeah.
By the way, when all the money that you took from people, I calculated in my head, it's got to be like 10 or 15 grand. Why did you take all that money and get the operation for your voice?
Because if I got the operation for my voice, I wouldn't be high-pitched Eric, and I wouldn't be on the show.
So you don't want to change your voice?
No.
Oh.
You feel your voice is your fame?
Yeah, it's my calling. You know, like prank calls.
Right, that's true. So you want to be on the show so bad, you won't change your voice?
No.
Wow. But you would maybe have a more normal life and be with a regular woman and
would
lose
he
weight.
Really?
Actually, talk about losing weight. My boss, who's here, is trying to get me on the ABC weight loss show, too.
Oh, the biggest... Oh, ABC weight loss.
They have a new one. They filled out an application for him. His boss was telling me, I was a little surprised. The boss was telling me, the boss seems like a very normal guy. He said yesterday Eric was hanging drywall. Well, Eric said to me, he goes, I learned how to hang drywall and spackle. And I turned to the boss and I go, really? And he's like, yeah. And he said he hired Eric sort of as a bit of a goof, but Eric turned out to be a good worker.
Yeah, wow. That's what I heard. You're doing construction.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you. Where is this guy? He's a saint. I'm going to tell him.
And he books me on shows, too. Howard, before he comes in, Bob Levy wrote some stuff down for me that I have to follow every day.
Yeah.
You want to hear what I have to follow?
Sure.
Okay. Do not think you are better or anyone is below you.
Do not think you're better than anyone or that anyone is below you.
Right.
Okay. Bob wrote this down for you.
Right. Don't do things that you might think is wrong, or I have to call him a Chrissy, his wife.
What?
What?
Don't do things that you might think is wrong. or I have to call him a Christine.
I still don't know what he said.
How do you follow that rule? I don't understand.
Treat people like you want to be treated.
Right.
Never fight or argue with anyone, especially women.
Well, you just broke that rule.
Yep.
You don't have to kiss you don't have to kiss someone's ass to be someone.
All right.
The Beatles are the best band ever.
Oh, right. Stop it.
And also, a quote from the best movie ever: "No man is a failure who has friends."
Right. Well, good. Bob's helping you. Bob, why did you take in Eric into your home? I'm shocked.
We got a call that he was in Penn Station, and it was like the middle of the winter. And my wife got on the phone, and called him and said, get down here right now. Get down here somehow, because, we have a house big enough to, put him in.
And do you feed him as well?
Yeah, I mean, we've been feeding him good, you know what I mean? And I thought he was going to lose weight since he was working in that. And I put him on the scale the other day just to see, and it came up error.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you something. I know for a fact. Didn't you go to Taco Bell recently and spend like $20?
Yeah. That was for my lunch.
That was for your lunch.
$20?
What is I mean, that's a lot of food for one lunch.
I had 4 burritos and a steak quesadilla and a large soda.
Wow.
No way. Everything is 69 cents there, Eric. There's no way you had only that.
Well, the burritos, I think, were like three sodas, $2.99 each.
Really? That much?
Yeah.
$2.99 a burrito.
Right.
You had 4 of those. And then you had a steak taco.
No, steak quesadilla, which was about, like 5 something.
Wow. Oh,
no, it's not.
That's all heavy with cheese.
Cheese and meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff to eat there.
But he has been eating good in that.
I have.
And he has been getting texts from that girl, and he showed them to me, and it's been for the last 2 weeks, Are
you getting tired of him living at your house? I mean, this has been a long time.
Well, it looks like, you know what I mean, he's almost, Mark looks like he has a place for him to live by him for like $100 a week.
Now, your name is Mark. You're Eric's boss, right?
Yeah.
And and he's doing construction.
Yeah, he is. He's doing...
And you were nice enough to hire him kind of as a goof to, like, sweep up and stuff.
Yeah.
And yet you say Eric is starting to succeed as a construction guy.
Definitely.
What has he learned?
I mean, everything I tell him to do, he does with no problem. He's got a good spirit. He doesn't complain about picking up trash.
He's one of your better workers.
He is. I actually fired someone Friday to keep him on.
No kidding.
And I put insulation in the wall. I learned how to put drywall up.
And you're able to do this?
Yeah.
In a professional way?
Right.
And you like it?
I love it.
Oh, wonderful.
You love it.
Anyway, he wakes up every morning, you know, at 7 o'clock, you know, and he goes, Bob, coffee's ready, you know, and he's excited to go to work. And I told him, I said, you me over, I'm the last person you're going to over. And that's it. And you can't learn now. You're never going to learn. Your life has to change right now, or it's over.
And Bob, Mark's a friend of yours. You hooked him up?
Mark did work in my house, and I got him the job behind me at this big house, right? This really big house. And when Eric was living here, I go, can you hook him up with a job so he can, you know, get a job and work?
Wow.
And he goes, I don't want to be around this guy. I don't know if I could trust him when I hear. I go, look, he's not like that. I mean, he just got to be taught to be a responsible person, and it will happen.
Well, look at Bob. Bob is like a saint.
Well, I'm even listening to the things he's written down for Eric. You know, that's kind of new agey.
Yeah, Bob, I think you made a new 10 Commandments for Eric.
Well, you have to follow rules. You can't,
How about you following those rules?
Well, I will one day. I mean, I'm better at teaching people than I am at following them.
Eating whipped cream out of a chick's ass on stage. All right, Bob, thank you. It's fascinating. It really is. And I commend you.
I'm happy for Eric.
All right, thanks, Bob.
Hey, Howard, can I give this to you so you can read it on the air?
No. What is that? What is that?
Yeah, I would give it to you.
I don't want to touch anything you touched. What is that?
Plugs.
Plugs?
Yeah.
You read them
where
yourself.
you're appearing?
Yeah.
You read them. I'm not touching that.
You're a professional reader.
I know, but I'm not touching that piece of paper. You read them, Gary.
Please.
Yeah, I'm afraid of the germs. Go ahead.
See High Pitch Eric Friday, January 29th at Chambers Hill Fire Company in Harrisburg, PA, with Reverend Bob Levy, Shuley, and Beetlejuice. And see him on Saturday, January 30th at Fearless Fire Company in Allentown, PA, with the same guys. Go to www.revboblevy.com.
All right. That's very good, Eric.
Thank you.
All right. So it seems like things are straightening out somewhat. And what about, and you never paid back Dino?
Well, actually, I'm mailing that money order today. Bob's wife is nice enough to get the money order, for me. And I made a copy at Kinko's.
But you still haven't. Dino, how much does Eric owe you?
Hey, Howard. Good morning. Good morning, Robin. It was $750 6 years ago, so right now I think we're in interest about $11,000.
So how much is that check for, Eric?
The money is for $150. I'm going to mail it when I get back to Bob's this afternoon.
Why are you waiting so long to mail this money?
Because, my finances were tough.
All right. So you will mail it today. I mean, why not mail it yesterday? I mean, why are you waiting?
Because, I was working yesterday.
I see.
And it's going to mail today.
Well, Dino, there's good news. Eric has Dino, listen to me. Eric has a copy of a check he may mail to you at some time.
He may mail.
That's right.
Well, put it this way. Bob Levy had called me up on my honeymoon back in early January and said Eric was sending out checks weekly. It's now 4 weeks later. He hasn't sent the check. He has no intention of sending it.
All right. Well, Dino, let me know if you get it.
All right. You got it, Howard.
Thank you. All right. Dino feels you'll never send the check, Eric. Angel, go ahead. You weren't finished, you say.
Yeah, I don't know what we were talking about or anything. But
I was trying to tell you something, but I forgot.
Yeah, but the same things that Bob is doing and is being successful with, Eric knows that I tried last year as well. And I really...
All right. Now, I want you to stop with Eric.
No,
well, Bob just said that you've been texting him.
She started again by calling you.
Excuse me, I got cut off, Eric. I'm finishing a conversation. That's all.
But Bob Levy just said that you were texting Eric as late as 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, it stopped.
Yeah, you're a bit obsessed.
No, I'll tell you exactly what had happened, okay? Eric and I had a conversation. The last thing he said is, Angel, I can't get you out of my mind. I don't know what I'm going to do. And that was...
Angel, there's a girl on the phone who claims you had with Eric since the benefit.
At a hotel.
Come on, Gina.
You did with her at a hotel?
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
don't fucking lie to me.
I'm lying to you about Eric. I
at a hotel. You had a short stay for $50.
Who paid for this?
I did.
You paid for a hotel?
I paid for the hotel. You paid for dinner during the summer a few months after the benefit.
When was it, Eric?
After I got evicted from my apartment here in the city.
You know something, Eric? I've already admitted multiple times of having with you, but I will not admit this.
Let me find out what this Gina is. Gina, why are you saying this?
Gina,
how do you know this?
I know it from Eric telling me. And he told me as it was happening, not when it was happening, like he would call me the next day and tell me.
Eric, I want you to look me in the eye now. You're starting a new life. I want honesty right now.
Yeah.
Did you have with Angel since the benefit?
Yes, we did. After the benefit.
After the benefit?
Yep.
More than once.
More than once?
That's a lie. That is an out-and-out lie.
Twice.
You know twice?
He just said twice.
We went to the Sawmill River Inn or hotel.
If I check the records there.
In Yonkers.
Did you go under your own name?
Yeah, I did. I had to show them my ID. It was 50 for like 3 hours.
Angel?
No, what? In Yonkers? I've never been to a motel in
Yes,
Yonkers.
you have. Don't lie to me.
I've been to, okay, fine. I'm lying to you. That's ironic. And what is this? You turned around. Did we have some the night that I came into the city too, Eric?
No, but we had at the hotel, because you didn't want to tell anyone. You didn't want to tell anyone. You didn't want to let anybody know that we had...
This is the ironic thing about it, because the last thing I said to you when you stopped calling me is that I refuse to be in a relationship with anybody that won't let anybody know.
Oh, Howard, she's getting married. Ask her about her getting married.
Are you getting married?
I got married last weekend.
For money. Marriage of convenience.
For money. Yeah, I did. A marriage of convenience. So what? And it broke your heart, didn't it, Eric?
No, I'm not.
You married a guy for money?
Yes.
It's a scam that she's doing.
Huh?
It's not a scam. It's something that I need to do to support my family. Just like...
You're not in love with your husband?
No.
Does he know that?
I'm not in love with... Yes. He doesn't even live with me. And on top of that, let's go there too, Eric. You want to talk about scams? Are you working on or off the books?
I'm not telling you. That's none of your business.
Are you collecting unemployment?
That's none of your business.
Well, then how come my business is your business? Eric, look, we're going to
Angel,
right now.
how about you have every right to throw me under the bus? I have every right to throw you under the bus. And we went to the hotel.
Right. Did you have Eric with her? I want the truth. You never lie about having a woman.
Yes, I did.
You're telling me, look me in the eye.
Yes.
You swear? I'm Howard Stern, your hero.
Yes.
You're telling me the truth?
At the Sawmill River Hotel in Yonkers.
I wish I was there.
I got evicted from my apartment in June where Joey Boots was living.
Robin, what do you think? This is unbelievable.
I can't believe she obviously is obsessed with Eric.
So, Howard,
Angel, why did you marry a guy if you're not in love with him for money? I understand that, but what's his problem? What is he, a foreigner?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Jesus Christ, this is some web.
I don't know what to say anymore. This is crazy.
Mm-hmm. I admit.
Eric, you're not lying about the sex.
No.
Angel, are you lying about this?
No, I'm not. I've admitted to having sex multiple times.
You've been very honest.
So why the hell would I lie now?
So why is Eric lying? He wants to look like a big man?
But look,
I'm not lying about this.
Well, how many times did you enter her?
Hold on.
How many times did you have sex with her? How many times?
Twice.
Twice? You put it inside of her?
We've only had sex.
After the benefit, yes, but before the benefit,
we didn't.
Before the benefit, we had sex so many times before the benefit.
How many times, Eric? Like about 10 times before the benefit, correct?
Probably like 11 to 14 times.
Whatever. See, I don't count that much. All right.
Wow, I can't imagine how disgusting that was.
Yeah, well, we had a relationship that went on. And Eric, can I ask you a question seriously, without arguing right now? Okay.
This is ridiculous.
Can you hang up on her?
I'm so fascinated.
All right, one last question and that's it.
Fine, one last question.
Okay, Eric, you're done with me, and I'm never going to hear from you again, and anything you told me the last time you talked to me was a lie, right?
I'm waiting to ask.
That's the question.
I don't even understand the question.
What did he say to you the last time he talked to you?
He told me he can't get me out of his head, and he loves me.
You said that before.
He'll never do anything to hurt me. He would never do anything to hurt me.
That's a lie. I never said that.
You said you would do something to her.
Okay, then you will be. Okay,
you said you never said to her you can't get her out of your head and you're in love with her? You never said all these things.
Are you in love with her?
Told me you love me. Okay, you know something, Howard? I'm about to go in my office. I am going to be faxing you a letter that he wrote to me.
Are you in love with her or not?
Am I in love with her? No, not anymore.
You were.
When did that end, Eric?
When you started being an ass to me.
When did I start being an ass to you, Eric? Was this before or after you had me come in the city and paid me $40 for gasoline because you wanted to see me so much?
I was being nice to you, that's why.
You were being nice to me, so you didn't love me then, right? Or you didn't turn around just on this...
If you would give him shit, he'll love you.
I wasn't giving him...
He wants it back.
January. Oh, he can have his back. Let him have it.
I'll tell you something. When I got evicted from my apartment here in June... Remember I was living at the park?
Yes.
Okay, so...
You were living in a park, yep.
So in July, or, late July, I wasn't talking to her for a few weeks in July.
It's unbelievable that you even have a personal life.
Look at this. I mean,
women are fighting over you.
I'm not denying
Howard, I was not talking for a few weeks in July. We had a huge fight. And then just a few weeks ago, after the fight we had, she sent me an instant message on AOL and asked if I wanted to get together with her and meet her in White Plains.
Right.
She paid for dinner in Yonkers and an all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet.
Oh, that must have been so gross watching you eat.
After the Chinese buffet, that's when we went to that hotel. We were going to see a movie. Then we decided, okay, let's go to a hotel.
Right, you had to have each other.
We went to the hotel, and that's where we had the sex.
And she got naked in front of you.
We both got naked.
Both got nude in the bed.
Yes. after the sex.
And did you give her cunnilingus?
After the sex, we got into a shower together, too.
Wow.
We have showered together in the past, but that's not true. That whole story is not true.
Yes, it is. Don't lie.
It's not true. I'm lying, Eric?
Yes, you are.
Excuse me. What? I'm lying, right. I'm the one that...
It was on a Thursday night.
You were out on the street.
All right, listen, Robin, I'll never get to the bottom of this. It's fascinating.
You know what? We should have a podcast where we can put them on.
Yeah, I would listen to this all day, but I don't know if anybody else wants to. I mean, wow. Eric, you've blown the lid off everything.
Yes, Eric,
I don't know what to believe. I want to believe that you and Angel had recently.
You should. You have to.
Yeah, I don't know why Angel would lie about it. Is she embarrassed?
Okay, I've admitted to it a million times.
She must be embarrassed to say that she went to the hotel, but she said, don't tell anyone.
Oh, she said don't tell anyone.
Right.
Oh.
Excuse me. Why would I be on the air right now admitting to everybody?
Are you two going to leave each other alone?
Yes.
You're never going to leave me alone. You will? You promise?
Have I left you alone for the last few weeks?
Since January 9th, yeah. When you turned around and told me you'd call me back and everything, and then...
All right, Angel, don't take his calls. Hang up.
No problem.
All right, thank you. This is turning into a mess.
Wow.
It's always been a mess, and it always will be the mess. And Eric, you know something? The one thing I will say, congratulations. Keep up the good work. Keep working, and it will turn your life around. I hope people see you for who you really are and not this character that you made. And you really are a nice person when you put them aside.
Do you ever think of him like you want to have sex with him again?
No, I don't think of anybody like that. Howard.
You don't miss it?
The part I miss about Eric, and this is the God's honest truth, is that when he was staying at my house for a little while, he was very conscientious. He was good with my kids. He kept the house clean, and he was very helpful at all.
All right. Thank you, Angel. All right, Eric, that's a very nice way to end this.
What do you do, Eric? You hypnotize this man. I can't live without you.
Who knew?
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Angel.
You're welcome. Take care.
Yes. Wow. Who the hell would ever figure you have any kind of life with anybody? This is exciting for you, that you even have a girl who's, like, fighting with you. Right?
Yeah.
Good for you. You're like a chubby Hugh Hefner.
I'm telling you the truth.
You did have some.
Yes, I did.
Well, yeah, why would you lie about that?
Well, I can see why I would lie about that.
Because that night when we went to the hotel, she didn't want to tell anyone. She didn't want to let anybody know.
Well, I could imagine why. I mean, look at you.
You'd be too embarrassed.
Of course. I'd be embarrassed if I was a woman. You could understand that, right?
What, have a sex with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, of course. If I was a woman, I wouldn't even admit to having sex with me. Imagine you. All right, listen, Mark, congratulations on being such a nice guy and giving Eric a chance.
I hope there is a new Eric, because Eric's been going down the wrong road for a long time.
He's trying to get me on that weight loss show on ABC.
All right, that's a good idea, because something's got to motivate you.
Do you think that Eric could really be disciplined enough to lose weight?
No.
Okay.
And Eric, maybe if they offered him enough money, he could do it.
You think?
Yeah, money has a strange motivator. Also, I don't know what's going on with you and your sister in this will. I can't make heads or tails out of it. I mean, I hope you get some money, but who knows? Maybe your mommy didn't really want you to have any money. Maybe she felt you were irresponsible or something. Something went down. The mother said, Eric knows.
Well, I don't know.
Well, you better start searching your memory.
Yeah.
Because it's in there somewhere.
It's lonely in there.
I keep thinking, but nothing happened.
What is it, Irish John?
Hey, Howard. Hey, Eric's sister is just being greedy. The mother changed her will 2 months before she died, so she wasn't in her right mind.
Well, you don't know that. Irish giant.
It just was a recent change. That's what you know.
Could be.
My mother died of cancer. I know from experience. Your motor skills go, your mind goes.
Now,
and his sister put those papers in
I
front
think
of
there's
him.
a lot of history you don't know, Eric's sister. You shouldn't really say that.
Well, I
Thank
know
you. She might have a different point of view.
Right. But if he is aware that it was a recent change, then that's an actual fact. But you don't know those other things.
Well, and Nick, you have the last word with High Pitch Eric.
Yeah, thanks, Howard. If anything, get Eric on a lie detector test. Get Ed Torrey in there, get him hooked up, and give him some questions. And just do it that way. Then you can find out if he's lying or telling the truth, bottom line.
Well, you got to love this whole saga.
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, it's great radio. No,
I was gonna hook Eric up to a lie detector, but Ed Torian refuses to touch Eric. So how are we supposed to do it?
You can't blame Ed for that.
Right.
You can't blame Ed for that. But.
Well, I like that you're living at Bob Levy's, and that Bob hooked you up with Mark, and Mark gave you a job. This I like.
And I'm also doing comedy shows because he books comedy.
That's
shows.
right. A High Pitch is going to be with Bob and Shuley and Beetlejuice this Friday night at the Chambers Hill Fire Company in Harrisburg. And Saturday night at the Fearless Fire Company in Allentown. And if you need some kind of info on that, RevBobLevy.com will help you out. Eric, we've learned nothing. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know what to tell you with your sister. I don't know what to tell you with this angel.
Do you have a lawyer?
Yeah.
You do.
You didn't seem so clear on that.
No, I do have a lawyer.
You have a lawyer, and he feels confident you'll be able to get the money.
Yeah.
He does.
Yes.
And when are you scheduled to go to court?
Not for a while.
I see. It's going to take some time. All right. Well, Eric, you've done it again. You've confused everyone. And that's what you do.
But I came in to talk about the will.
I'm glad you did. Why do you look like you're on the verge of tears? What is going on?
I'm not on the verge of tears.
You look like you're going to cry.
No.
You should be happy. You just got a lot of airtime.
I am happy because, I love when I come here and see you because you're the man.
Thank you.
And Robin, I love you too.
Well, we love you, Eric, and we've been worried about you. I'm glad that you're doing well now.
Right. And I'm glad you didn't change your voice, because you're right. Who the hell would have you on the show?
Yeah, he'd be sitting at home listening.
Low pitch, Eric.
I can do a low pitch voice.
No. Well, you're a new... I know you can. He can speak in a lower voice.
Yeah, it just doesn't stay
there. You want
there.
to hear it real quick?
Yeah.
Hello, Robin. It's Howard.
Yeah. And maybe you want to...
Are you looking forward to this interview with Howard? I mean, you know him off the air, don't you?
I know Howard off the air, and Howard off the air is a little different than Howard on the air, so I haven't experienced this one in person before, but I'm going to make sure that I have Howard off the air on the air today. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Tyra Banks is very successful. She's a successful model. She's a successful talk show producer.
She's got that America's Top Model. She started that.
She's worth, I think, $160 million.
Really?
Yeah, it is reports between 75 to 160 million. She can tell us which it is.
Quietly just raking in the dough.
Quietly. She's not noisy about it. Look at you, honey.
Wow. There she is.
That's a woman. Now look at her. Did you get better looking since I last saw you?
Am I better looking?
Yeah, you kind of are. Look at that body on you.
Hi, Robin.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Tyra, what age did you start to develop physically into this? Seriously.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about when did you start?
Puberty.
Puberty? When did puberty come and you have your natural breasts?
Yes, Howard.
Those are real. And you had them tested on TV, didn't you?
I sure did, because I was so tired of people saying they're fake, they're fake, they're fake.
Well, because most women are not that big.
Yeah.
You and Robin are blessed.
Yes, Robin. Yeah, and I was a Victoria's Secret model, and I was selling bras to women and bras that uplift and all this kind of stuff. So I felt like I kind of needed to prove it.
Are you a C?
Howard, can we start with hi, how are you? I haven't seen you in so long.
Well, that's typical. You know, I know Tyra off the air.
Yes.
And we get to know couples, but then after a while, they don't even want to see us.
Really?
That is so not true.
Beth and I are not fun.
They have your house is friggin' insane.
Thank you.
It is so gorgeous.
Thank you.
And I remember
Tyra's been there with her with the boyfriend. I think you ought to steal from her.
Okay.
Yeah. Robin needs a guy like that. Does he have a brother?
He does, and he's married.
Oh, he's married.
Yes.
Are you ever going to marry that guy, John?
We talk about it, but it's not necessarily the most important thing in the world.
But why doesn't he ask you to? I don't get it. That's one of the things after you leave each time I go, why the hell are those two not married?
Because maybe we don't want to be, Howard.
Is he scared of marriage? I'd marry you in a minute.
Maybe we both are.
Are you scared of marrying him? I feel you want him to marry you.
Have you ever been married? You've never been married.
I've never been married. You know, what's the crazy thing that if you've been divorced, that's normal. But if you've never been married,
that's
not
normal.
Not normal, yeah.
But I feel when I'm with you, if I may say so, I get a sense you want this guy to marry you. And,
you're getting the wrong sense, Howard. We're not into that.
Has he asked you?
We're not into the marriage
You
thing.
want to marry him so bad, have his baby. You do.
What,
she does.
She's whispering this to you?
I just know.
No, it's not true.
Head?
But Howard, your house was so amazing. Do you remember, like, the next day I was about to hire a decorator and I fired them?
Yeah, she fired her decorator after she saw my house.
Because I was in love with his house, and I was like, I want my house to look like this. And it's finally finished. You have to come look at it.
I want to see it.
It looks like a baby version of yours.
And who told you your apartment would not be done in a year? Who told you that?
You. And
I did.
And you know what? It's still kind of not 100% finished.
What is the delay? How long does it take to build an apartment?
I don't know, like 3 years. What the heck?
What did I tell you?
I know.
So you bought this apartment, and it's 3 years later, and you're still not in.
I'm in it.
Is it because
I still have a couch?
You're living in it.
Mm-hmm.
But it took 3 years to build.
It took 3 years to build.
Boy, you look good.
Thank you.
Yeah, you look. I could see why you modeled professionally, made a fortune.
Well, how old were you when you started modeling? You started young.
I was 15 years old.
Yeah.
Now,
15.
Where did you grow up?
L.A.
And when you're in L.A., your mother just looked at you and knew right away you were that good looking and said, I'm going to put you in modeling?
My mother looked at me and had no idea that I was a model. My mom was a medical photographer, and part-time she would take pictures of women that wanted to model.
Right.
And I would hold the bounce card and check her lighting for her as her little 12-year-old assistant.
So how do you get into modeling at 15?
A girl came up to me on the first day of school and was like, you look like a model. And I was like, what? She was the first person to ever tell me that because people used to kind of stare at me. Howard, I had a big-ass forehead and, like, eyes that were, like, too far apart. They still are, but my face
boys didn't come on to you in school?
Oh, my God. Well, since I went to an all-girls school.
I see. So you didn't have an opportunity. Did girls ever come on to you?
No.
I'm sure you've had lesbian affairs.
No, I have not had a lesbian affair.
See, I figured maybe Beth and I aren't enough fun for you and John. Like maybe you guys swing or something. I don't know. We're not that way.
No. Oh, my God. Did I ever tell you the secret about you guys and our plan?
No, what was it?
Okay, I didn't know who Howard was off air versus on air.
Right.
And we had a signal that if you started talking about my boobs and crazy stuff and we thought that your house was going to be like all white lacquer and like black like leopard sculptures and stuff like that. And
torture chamber.
Totally like 80s And so we were like, okay, it's going to be that. There's going to be like 100 people there, even though he said it's a dinner with us.
Yeah.
And he's going to start talking all this crazy stuff. So I had like a little signal, which was save me, like I'm praying. And that meant
get us out of here.
Go.
Yeah.
The moment we pulled up, Howard and Beth were at the front door greeting us like the Brady Bunch or something.
That's how we are.
Their house was warm and wood and love and like...
We were nice people.
Super nice. We love you.
I think people think we're boring, Beth.
So what do you think?
Because we are boring.
Well, John and I are boring too.
You are boring?
Yeah, we're just like you guys.
How long have you been going out with this John?
4.5 years.
And I picture John nude sometimes with a huge penis.
Oh, geez.
I do.
Why do you do that?
I can't talk about this because he is a banker.
He is a banker.
Yes, so we can't
But I
go there.
just imagine he satisfies Tyra
Is that
in every
because
way.
We
he's black?
can't talk about it.
Not because he's... Is he black? So did you go to an all-white school? Were you the only black girl there?
No, I went to a beautifully mixed school.
A mixed school?
We had chocolate, we had vanilla, we had caramel.
Was your mother a dark-skinned black woman?
My mother was like Robin's color, almost exactly. Is like Robin's color.
And your father, where's he in the picture?
My father's a little more chocolate.
Are your parents still married?
No, they got divorced when I was 6.
I see.
Yeah, but my dad's still in the picture. I mean, he used to work for my company.
And so when you decided to be a model at 15, because somebody said to you, you should be a model, how does one go about becoming a model? I don't understand how you make that jump.
Well, I waited. She discovered me when I was 13. I waited until the 11th grade when I was 15.
Right.
And I went to a bunch of agencies and...
You walked around with a picture of yourself?
I walked around with some snapshots that my mom took of me.
So you must have known you were good looking, and boys must have started paying attention
Boys
to you.
still were not paying attention. You have to understand that model does not necessarily mean beautiful, alluring, or
but you're a
attractive
beautiful
to
woman.
a boy. When I was younger, I was more of a high fashion model look. So it was a little more quirky, more odd, more interesting.
And being a black woman, I remember when you started modeling, it was not really that common for a black woman to be a model, and maybe there's only one black model that's allowed to be successful.
Exactly. I walked into the agencies, and a lot of them were like, "Oh, we already have a black model." Sorry.
So it's almost impossible. So if someone would have said to you that you would have made a fortune as a model, you would have laughed, because at that time it would have been questionable whether you could even get work.
Yeah, I would have laughed.
So you walk in.
I walk in to the one that said yes.
Who is that?
LA Models.
And are you grateful to them because they didn't say we have already one black model?
I'm super grateful. I'm probably sitting in front of you now because of them. Although they did tell me I wasn't photogenic, that I should do runway. So I started off with runway with them.
And you were super skinny, I imagine.
I was very thin.
To do a runway, how much? You're a tall woman. What are you, about 6 foot?
No, I'm 5'10".
You're 5'10".
Yeah.
What did
look
you
at
weigh?
my heels. I mean, I have on like
Those are
7-inch
beautiful.
heels.
Fantastic. Let me see your feet.
No, I have corns.
Okay. I like corn. So you walk in and you're 6 feet tall. I mean, 5'10".
Mm-hmm.
What do you weigh at that point when you're that age?
At 15, I don't know. It's probably 110 pounds.
110 pounds
Yeah.
at 5'10". That's incredibly skinny, right?
Very skinny.
Skinny with the big boobs.
It's not so big yet.
How to be an incredible sight, right?
Not so big yet.
And so they put you to work. How do they put you to work when everyone's sort of not into the black model thing? It's all about whitey.
Well, it's all about whitey.
Yeah, right. Well,
No,
it is.
Well, I started with runway, so they liked black girls on the runway because we were elegant and graceful.
Right.
So then I started there, and then I slowly started doing other stuff.
How do you learn how to do that walk on the runway? What is that all about?
I studied, and I've seen documentaries and stuff on you and how you studied and like really were obsessed.
You studied what the women did.
I studied. I went to the fashion library in Los Angeles and like was obsessed with tape, and I'd watch tape of girls from the 80s and just really like study them, 70s too.
So when people say models are dumb, they don't have to know anything, all they have to do is sit in front of the camera or on a runway, you say, no, there's something to be studied there. It's not that simple.
Oh no, some of them really aren't necessarily that interesting.
Because it's a secret. There is something to study about why some people break out and some don't.
Yes.
So what was the secret? That you somehow are more interesting?
I think the secret for me was a lot of research. So like when I went to Paris for the very first time, instead of going to college, I went to Paris. I got accepted at every college I applied to. I wanted to be a writer. Yes, I wanted to be a writer and a producer for film and television.
Were you the valedictorian of your school?
No, I was not.
What'd you get on your SATs?
You know, it was different scoring back then. My SATs weren't that great. My ACTs were amazing. I don't even know if they do those anymore.
I see.
Yeah.
So you didn't go to college?
No, I didn't. I got accepted to all of them, but I got discovered to go to Paris at the last 2 weeks before my first day of college. I got discovered to go to Paris.
And you said, screw college. I can make a fortune doing this modeling.
No, I said, oh my God, this is the craziest decision of my life. What am I going to do? I don't know what to do. I talked to my mom. My mom said, follow your heart. I support you and whatever.
And your mom was okay with you leaving for Europe? How old were you then?
I was 17.
17, she's okay with you just taking off and going to Europe?
Yeah, and the reason why I talked to her about it, and I said, Mom, if I got accepted to a university in Europe, I would go. I'm 17 only because I started school a year early. I would be 18, going to college at the Sorbonne or something in Paris.
Yes, but it's very different. When you go to Paris as a model, isn't every guy a wolf, and isn't every photographer going to fuck you, so to speak?
No.
Do you curse at all?
Yeah, I curse.
You do?
Yeah.
But that's not your image.
No, I curse.
You won't
I used to curse all the time on my talk show, but see, I was beeped because I was on, network television.
When you would go to Paris to model and look in the way you do, even though you think you're ugly, look in the way you do, didn't every photographer try to bang you and say he'd put you on the cover of Vogue?
Okay, I don't understand this, Howard, but it did not happen to me.
Did you go to Paris as a virgin?
Yes.
You were a virgin?
I was a virgin in Paris.
You never had a boyfriend up until then?
No, I had boyfriends. I just was a virgin. I remember doing a photo shoot with Naomi Campbell and Beverly Peele for American Vogue and talking about virginity, and they were shocked that I was still a virgin.
Naomi Campbell was the one who was mean to you, wasn't she?
Yeah, but this was a nice moment, and we were talking.
She hated you because you were black. Am I correct? Tell the truth.
And successful, maybe?
Yes.
Yes.
She couldn't deal with it. She said, I'm the black model, not you.
Well, no, the world said that.
Right.
The world told her there can only be one, and here comes the new one, and Naomi, you better back up. So she reacted very strongly to something that was already negative. You know
what way did she express that to you when you were modeling with her? What did she say to you?
You know that movie Showgirls?
Yes.
Just do that and make it the modeling industry.
She was really brutal to you. Did she try to sabotage your career?
Just the movie Showgirls. That's
How does a
all I
woman
say.
try to
But
sabotage
she
your career?
apologized. She came on my talk show years later, and she apologized. But my life was a living hell. I'll admit, it was a living hell for years, for many, many years.
Well, I know what was in the press was she always said you were copying her.
Yes.
You mimicked her walk. You were trying to be her.
Yeah. And it was an exact opposite. I got known for my walk because it was actually kind of comedic. So if that was copying hers, it was mine was very...
What was your walk?
I was very animated. Very, very animated, and I would change my walk depending on what the designer was.
What could a girl make walking the runways of Europe? Can she make? How much can you make a day doing that?
Well, back in my day, some of the top girls are making $10,000 a fashion show.
Wow!
And so you do 5 a day. You do about 25 per city. So add up Milan, Paris, New York. And then maybe a little bit of London.
So you can pull in 50 G's a day?
Yeah, you could.
Oh, my God. You must have been going berserk.
Yeah, I was doing pretty well.
Did you get out of control?
No, Howard. I'm conservative and boring like you and Beth.
Did you ever get into drugs?
No, I've never tried drugs.
You never smoked weed?
I've never smoked weed. I've seen people smoke it, but I've never smoked it.
I don't understand how you don't try that once.
I don't try. I tried a cigarette when I was 6. It was burning in an ashtray, and my mom's friend's cigarette. And I smoked it, swallowed the smoke, coughed for 2 days, never did it again. When I was 12 years old, my best friend got 2 peach wine coolers. You know those Bartles and James back in the day, or Seagram's? And she was like, dude, let's try this. Da, da, da. We sat in her hallway. I drank the neck of it, and I was like, the peach tastes good, but there's a nasty aftertaste, and it burns. I don't like it.
So you never
She
get
drank
high?
hers, and she drank mine, and she passed out beside me. That was the last time I had
You're a goody
alcohol.
two-shoes.
No, I mean...
You like to walk around naked, though.
No, I don't.
Yes, I read an interview with you where you said you do. You said that it's important for women not to wear underwear so their vaginas can get air. You said it. Yes,
I
you
never
said
heard
it.
you say that.
You know what? That was probably on my talk show, which is true, especially at night. I know this is, God, I can't believe I'm talking about this. But at night, I do tell women, like,
air it out.
Air it out.
Why? Why is it important to get air on the vagina?
I just think it's important to air it out.
So you sleep nude?
No.
What do you sleep in? I'm curious.
It depends.
Do you ever wear any of that lingerie that you're famous for modeling?
You know what's so interesting is I would model that stuff, but I wouldn't wear it to bed.
Not even for John?
It's a little itchy.
Not for John?
I can't talk about that because he's a banker.
So what?
He's the vice chairman of a bank.
Big deal. He's a man. You don't put on a little outfit for him once in a while? Just to keep him interested?
Howard, I can't talk about that.
Oh, you will. I'll break you down. I'll break you down. You're wearing underwear today, though, aren't you?
Howard.
Are you wearing panties?
I am friends with your wife.
I know, but are you wearing panties today?
I'm so not having this conversation
Just
with
tell
you.
me if you're wearing panties.
Are you wearing panties?
No, I'm wearing boxers.
Okay, well, let me see them.
I didn't ask to see. I just said, do you wear underwear?
Yeah, but you asking me
Are you wearing panties today?
I don't know.
Answer is no. I'm seeing it right now. You can see right up there. So you go to Paris a virgin.
Yes.
And you're a naive girl in a sense because you've never really explored the world. And your mother says you
You're
can go
living
off and do it.
alone, though. Or,
Model's apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Model's apartment is a shithole that they charge you a fortune for.
There you go.
And now all of a sudden you're making $50 grand a day. That's pretty heady stuff.
Who's managing the money? Who's doing what?
Mommy.
My mama.
Mommy.
My mom was at work in Los Angeles, and she had a pile of work from, she used to work at a Jet Propulsion Laboratories, JPL, and then a pile of my modeling stuff. And then when that pile started getting higher, her employer came up and was like, her boss was like, what is going on?
Right.
So then I begged her to quit because I was stressed. And
you go to Paris a virgin.
Yes.
But you say you kissed boys before then.
Oh, yeah.
You let them feel you up before then?
Of course.
Not
Just
put their
no
hand
going
on.
all the way.
No putting the
Just
hand
not
on.
going all the way and doing all the other
So
stuff.
up until then, you had done everything except intercourse.
No, I hadn't done everything.
You gave a guy a hand job in high school.
Stop it!
Did you give a guy a hand job in high school or
Now
not?
you're
not
in court.
saying that.
Yes, you did.
Now you're in court. You have to testify.
All right, so what I'm guessing is, I understand you're dignified. I understand that. But I think this is an important message for girls to get and young ladies
And
to
what
become
is
empowered.
To do hand jobs?
That
What
no.
are you saying?
They want to know, did Tyra believe in oral sex before she went off to Paris?
I will say no.
You will say no?
Back in my day,
Yes.
that oral sex was after intercourse.
Because it was considered more intimate.
It was considered more intimate.
So a Tyra in high school, when she met a boy that she liked, you would go out with him. You had a high school boyfriend.
Yes, and I would not kiss him on the first date.
Right. You were very conservative, but you would kiss eventually with your tongue. Your titties were touched.
No, just stop. The tongue.
Yes.
I had my first kiss with a guy named Christian in a movie theater.
White guy or black guy?
He was like black and Mexican.
Black and Mexican.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Blexican.
Right.
And he kissed me, and then he put his tongue in my mouth, and it was the most disgusting smell. I mean, feeling, not smell. Feeling.
It probably stunk, too.
No, it didn't stink. It felt like a worm. It felt like... I hated it, and I told him I don't like kissing like that, as if I had kissed before, and I had never kissed before.
But you're right. Guys don't understand that. Kissing a woman... In fact, don't even use your tongue.
Yeah.
Right?
It's disgusting.
It's not all... I watch Bachelor Pad. Do you watch Bachelor Pad?
No, I don't even know what that is.
It's a very important show. These guys kiss. They open their mouth before they even hit.
Yeah, and they
and the tongue goes in the mouth. And
the tongue is supposed to be subtle and like a nice thing.
Maybe once in a while, a little some contact, but not a lot.
No.
Guys are too...
And he went, bleh, and I was disgusted.
And so you backed off.
I never kissed him again.
So your line, what I'm trying to say is, as a young girl growing up, as beautiful as you were, you held something back. You allowed these guys to touch your breasts underneath your shirt. You allowed them to touch your firm, muscular belly. Am I correct?
Yes, Howard.
Right. They could put their hand down your pants and squeeze your ass and touch your vagina. Am I correct?
No.
That's not true?
No, not that much.
Nothing below the waist?
No.
They could rub over the
on
pants.
the butt, but not the other part.
No touching of the vagina until you went to Paris?
Let me tell you. No, I didn't do anything in Paris. Let me tell you, my mother took me on a train from Los Angeles to San Diego when I was around 13 years old, and she says, we're going to have a talk. And my mom gave me the most descriptive, embarrassing sex talk ever.
And what was that talk?
She said, you are going to start, having relations with guys, and they're going to touch you, and they're going to kiss you, and your body's going to feel like this, and this is going to start quivering, and then your breath is going to quicken, and da-da-da.
Wow.
The boy is going to say, oh, let me do this, let me do that. He'll even say, let me put it in a little bit. And I talked about this on my talk show.
Line. Yes.
Right? Let me just do this, let me
put
do
the tip in.
Yeah, all that. So she gave me a very graphic, like I wanted to vomit on that train talk.
And yet...
Cut to 3 years later, a guy is saying everything she said. And because she had told me that, I was able to say, oh my God, he just said, let me put the... And so I was like, oh, no.
You recognized all this and said, my mother knows something.
Had she not told me that, I probably would have said, okay.
You always go out with super good-looking guy? You ever go out with an ugly guy like me?
You're not ugly, Howard.
Well, I'm not very good-looking. I know that. Would you ever date a horrible-looking man like myself?
I cannot answer that question because I don't think you're horrible-looking. But if you cut off like yourself, I can answer it.
But you're very true. Your mother is a very bright woman because she's right.
That's
guys,
what mothers don't do. They don't. And so their daughters
One thing I never said to a woman, never let me put the tip in. You know why? Because my whole penis is a tip.
That is the whole thing.
That's the whole experience. That's it. That's all there is. Have you ever laughed at a man because he was too small?
Not to his face.
But there are men you've broken up with because their penis was too small, didn't you? Admit it. I happen to know this.
Help me.
No, is that true?
No, you didn't break up with him.
If you were with a man, have you ever been in a situation, and you've been around a lot of good-looking men.
We are not talking about
Hold
penis
it.
size.
You don't even know what I'm going to ask you.
Let's talk about yours. I don't want to talk about other ones.
It's horrible. It's embarrassing. Because this is why I'm asking for myself, not for you. When a man pulls down his pants, you take a look, and you say to yourself, oh, my goodness, what a disappointment, right? I mean, if it's small. You do have that reaction, don't you?
Well, what you can ask is, does size matter to you?
Yes.
A lot of there's like this thing out there that women, have put out that, oh my God, something should be as like your microphone or whatever.
Right. As thick and as a beer can. Yeah.
And that's not the case.
Right.
And it makes guys very, very insecure. But at the same time, I think it's good for guys to be insecure about something physically because women have so much pressure about their physicality. So, sure, give you guys some kind of penis and being insecurities because we're dealing with all other kind of stuff, too.
You've been with men where you sit there and go, oh, my God, look at that. That's not going to get the job done, right? I mean, it's a disappointment, isn't it?
Howard, I'm not answering
Isn't that it, Robin? Is it a disappointment when you're standing there with a man that you're attracted to, you finally have his pants off, and there you see...
No, if you like the man, you're not going to do that.
I could hear that giggle.
Oh, stop it.
That all of you have.
Howard, you've gotten girls.
I've gotten a few.
And you're like,
and nobody's ever laughed or left.
I keep it hidden.
And you just kiss with no tongue.
That's right.
And say,
And
I'm
they like
respecting you.
So you go to Paris, you're naive
Yes.
sexually, you have barely experienced, and you've never made love to a woman at that point either.
No.
And you never have tried that in your personal life.
No.
I'm sure you were hit on as a model by many women.
Only one model, actually, and I wouldn't even consider it hitting on me. But she was a lesbian, and everybody knew she was a lesbian. And I was backstage at a fashion show, an American fashion show, and I took my shirt off, and then she pinched me. Was like, "Oh my God, you're making me crazy," and ran out. And that was
Pinched your breast.
Yeah, and that was it. And she ran out and said, "You're making me crazy," and that's it. That's my encounter. Woo.
All right. So what's remarkable is you then go off, and your mother sends you. Even she gives you the lecture. She sends you off into Paris. You're making $50,000 a day, and I can't believe there isn't a point in your life with that fast lifestyle and all the famous people you start meeting. I can't imagine that there wasn't a period of time where you went berserk, and you didn't. You're a level-headed girl.
I never did.
De Niro never hit on you?
Nope. I had my eye on the prize. I had tunnel vision. Like when girls were hanging out at the club, I was hanging out at the McDonald's on the Champs-Elysees.
Right.
You know, I just have never been attracted to darkness. And for some reason, I've heard stories of models working with photographers that I've worked with, and the photographer answers the door naked and all this stuff. I'm like, what?
And none of that happened to you?
That never happened to me. And I don't know. Is this something in my eyes? Do you see something in my eyes,
There
Howard?
never was an attempted rape? Nothing?
No, come on. No, there was a photographer years ago, close to when I was retiring from modeling, and I felt like he had a crush on me.
Right.
But he was like a schoolboy. He was like, do you have a boyfriend? You know, that
was polite.
Yeah, that was...
Maybe you're intimidating.
I don't know.
Or maybe it's just the way you carry yourself.
There was something in my 17-year-old eyes that
kept people away.
Yeah, but it wasn't like a toughness. It wasn't like Gia, that model Gia. It wasn't like, ooh.
You lost your virginity in Paris?
No, Howard.
You did not?
No.
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
I'm not going to say, but it was not in Paris.
Were you 20? You waited that long?
I'm not going to say.
Why wouldn't you say that? So many women out there want to know.
I'm not going to talk about that.
Why? Why not?
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
16.
16.
And it was horrible. Woman cried.
Why did she cry?
Why? Because I was her boyfriend. When it happened, did you call your mother? It seems like your father is absent in all of this.
He's so not.
He's a part of your life?
He's such a part of my life.
What does he do for a living?
Such a part of my life. He's retired now, but he was a computer consultant.
Does he run around every minute? Tyra's my daughter. This is that, the other thing. Nothing.
No.
Nothing. Very low-key guy.
No, my dad likes to throw parties and stuff, but he's low-key when it comes to me, yeah.
And so, did he warn you about the tip of the penis, or just your mother?
My dad would never talk to me about anything like that.
Honey, guys are going to say they're going to put the tip of the penis in.
He would never in a million years. That was all my mother.
So when you lose your virginity, I take it you were older by today's standards. You waited a while.
Especially by today's standards.
Was it a disaster for you?
I did definitely tell my mother after.
I imagine the guy was beside himself. I mean, you are some knockout.
I wasn't then, Howard.
Right? You were a professional model in Victoria's Secret.
I wasn't Victoria's Secret that young.
I mean, come on.
I was not.
But you're that girl.
I am now.
Right.
He can look back and retroactively say, oh, yeah, but no.
Is getting older harder for you? Do you sit and obsess about your looks? Are you worried about your looks?
Howard, I am black. I don't obsess about wrinkles because they don't happen to us.
You do look very young. I don't even know how old you are.
I'm 37.
You're 30. Yeah, you look like a young girl.
Thank you. No Botox.
Why did you quit modeling so young? You felt that, hey, I don't need to do this. I can become a producer?
Yeah, I felt like I was doing my talk show, and I felt like, I was doing America's Next Top Model, and I felt like...
Whose idea was America's Next Top Model?
100% mine. I created it.
You created the show?
100%.
It's like the American Idol of modeling.
100%. It's in 170 countries, and I own a piece of all of that.
Why do you only own a piece? How much of a piece do you own?
Because I have a network. I have to have a partner. I have a network.
So when you're a producer of America's Top Model, it's a big payday, right?
It's very nice.
How much of that show do you own?
It changed my life.
How much of the show do you own?
I can't say how.
You own 25%. I'll say it. I know exactly what you have, what you own, and who you had sex with.
How do you know?
Because I know. I know these things.
Pretty good.
Yeah. You own.
I'm not confirming it.
You own 25% of America's Top Model. How much money does America's Top Model generate?
Well, you have to imagine that over in the entire world, there's 170. It's on reruns in 170 countries, and then we have the international version. So we have like Germany's Next Top Model, Heidi Klum hosts that version.
Right.
We have Canada's Next Top Model. Mr. J from America's Next Top Model hosts that one.
Do you hire all those
Elle
people?
McPherson hosts the British one. No, I don't hire them. I sell the rights.
Right.
And then they hire whoever.
You
but
own the franchise. It's like a McDonald's. You sell it to them.
Yes.
They go out and they produce it. And good luck to them.
Yeah, exactly. If I own McDonald's,
rules?
I'm not going to care who's managing it.
It's
Are there
fantastic.
certain rules they have to follow? Like
Yes.
there's a template?
Yes,
or
if they
something?
use the brand, they have to follow a template.
Has anyone ever been on America's Top Model and actually gotten a modeling career out of it?
Oh, yeah, tons of girls. See, the difficult thing is in the modeling industry, you can be very successful. You can be on the cover of Chinese Elle and Greek Vogue, and nobody in America knows that.
Right.
You understand? The modeling industry is so spread so thinly across the entire globe. It's
There were
not
very
like a hit.
few like you who became an international
Exactly.
star.
That's rare. And that's not necessarily going to happen anytime soon again, because the supermodel has now transitioned to reality stars and singers and actresses.
When you hit fame, did you start hanging around with Cindy Crawford?
No.
And, no, you don't have other model friends?
No, Rebecca Romaine and I were very close when we were modeling. Super close as models.
Why are you no longer close?
I don't know.
It just
I'm
happens.
in New York. Yeah, that's
Do you
just
have
normal.
close friends?
I love Rebecca, though. Every time I see her, it's just
Do you
like
have a lot of
love.
close friends?
I do, but they're mostly from high school.
I see. Not the modeling chicks that
No,
you met along the way.
mostly from high school.
I see.
You also started to transition into acting.
Yeah, I acted. I hate when people call me actress. I'm like, I don't deserve that title.
You were
I
in one
did
of
some acting.
My daughters were in love with that movie where you play like a Barbie doll that comes to
Yeah.
life. They loved that movie. must have watched that 50 times.
Yeah, life
Where
size?
life size, where
Yeah.
I would sit there and watch that thing over and over again. Believe me, listen, no offense, I could have beaten off to the thing. They're watching it as an innocent. You know what I'm saying? You're parading around in different outfits. I like it. I'm watching it with the kids, but I'm seeing it on a whole different level. So I perverted the whole stupid movie.
That's disgusting.
It is disgusting. I'm so sorry I did that.
Will Smith's girlfriend for
On
a
Fresh
season
Prince
or
of Bel-Air,
two on
yep,
Fresh Prince.
You
Yes.
never had sex with him?
No.
Not
He
with
never
Will
hit
Smith?
on you?
No, he never hit on me.
Were you insulted?
He was super.
Why? What do you mean he never hit on you?
No, he never hit on me. He was very I
How
wouldn't
odd is
say
that?
paternal because he's not that much older, but he was very warm and.
How odd is that?
He didn't hit
Are
on
you
me.
kind of freaked out when a guy doesn't hit on you?
No.
Will Smith didn't hit on you?
No, he was married, Howard.
Oh, I think they swing those two.
Stop it.
Well, he wasn't with Jada then. He was with his
Who
first
was-
wife.
he definitely he definitely stepped out on her. Wow, how insulting.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, what is your dating history? Did you ever date any famous guys?
Yes, she did.
Who'd she date? Give me the list.
Well, I know John Singleton.
That's what, the director?
Yeah.
And why'd you break up with him? What's wrong with him?
Howard, I was 19.
You were 19.
Yes.
Did he ask you to marry him?
I don't know, Howard. No.
Have guys proposed to you?
Maybe he hasn't. No.
Have guys proposed to you? Are you unlucky in love? Is that it?
Howard, not every woman wants to be married. If I wanted to be married, I'd be married.
Have you been proposed to?
Maybe I have. Maybe I haven't.
I'm thinking you haven't. Could you be a pain in the ass or something as a girlfriend?
No.
Are you sweet?
I look strange because I haven't been married, Howard. Do you understand? If I was
Are you
sitting
difficult
here,
to live with?
Howard, if I was sitting here and was divorced twice, you would be looking at me differently.
No, I'm
as if it
impressed
was
with
normal.
you. But a guy's not asking you to marry them. This John Singleton character, did he treat you good?
He was very sweet. Yes. Very nice.
But was he abusive or something?
No.
No?
Why would you say that?
I don't know, I'm trying to get to something.
I thought you knew something.
No, not at all.
Did he
He's a
cheat
good
on
guy.
you?
I don't think so.
And he was a director, and
Yeah.
you were this hot model, and you're going out, and he's banging you, and you're having fun? Was he your first? Did he take your virginity? Has anyone ever broke your heart?
Howard, I've had my heart broken so hard
Really?
that I've lost 20 pounds in 3 weeks before.
You should be the heartbreaker.
I've done that too.
I can't believe.
Yeah, but I've been heartbroken.
Who would leave you?
Hardcore. I had to move into my mom's house for a little bit, and she used to have to feed me with this one breakup.
Who broke your heart? Mark Messier? Did you date
that?
Mark Messier of the Rangers?
The hockey
player? Oh, no, I didn't go out with him.
Yes, you did.
I went out with him, but not out with him.
What do you mean?
I went out with him in public, and I went to a dinner with 10 people, and people
I see.
thought I
So there was
dated
no
him.
romance?
No.
You dated Seal. Wow.
Briefly. Will we stop this? What is this
Wow.
music?
Seal broke your heart. Aren't you glad you didn't marry Seal? I mean, he's only had 2 hits.
Oh, stop.
He's not that good.
I love this music.
You went out with Seal.
Howard.
What? Why is that bad? Why are you embarrassed by who you went out with?
Howard is so lovely.
He met Heidi through you?
I don't know.
Did he meet Heidi through you?
No.
He did not.
That was years later. It was brief.
Who
Howard,
broke
it
your
was brief.
heart? Who broke your heart?
It's been broken twice like crazy, where I had to do, they're not famous, chicken soup, mama feeding me. Like, I wanted to run down the street naked in my nightgown. I'm sorry, that doesn't make sense. I wanted to run down the street in my nightgown. Like, anxiety, like,
These aren't famous guys. These are just regular guys.
Just regular
What
guys.
are they? They're like regular working guys.
Regular working guys.
So you give a regular guy a chance.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I went on a blind date with a regular guy years and years and years ago.
What regular guy broke your heart? I mean, why wouldn't a regular guy want to marry you? That's what I can't figure out.
Because maybe I didn't want to marry them.
No, but you say they broke your heart.
Doesn't mean that marriage was in the picture.
But they broke up with you. Who would break up with you?
I've been broken up with, Howard.
Wow. Aren't you shocked by that? That like a regular guy is dating Tyra Banks?
Every woman has this
they don't
story.
understand, yeah.
There's no woman, I don't care how beautiful, how famous, how wealthy.
Wow.
They all have the same story.
Well, maybe they're not easy to get along with. That's what I'm driving at. Maybe there's something about you. You seem pleasant.
I'm pretty.
And you're
But
interesting and bright.
Howard,
Yeah, I mean,
you're
she's a
saying,
home
like,
run.
Beth has never had a broken heart.
She hasn't.
Oh, she has.
No, she hasn't.
Absolutely,
Oh, no way.
she has.
I'm sure
doesn't.
she has.
Please, look at her.
I'm
Who's
sure
going to
she
break
has.
up with her?
Plenty
Howard,
of
that's
guys
not
have
how it
broken up
works.
with her, and you know it.
No, they broke up with her after she had no inch. She treated him like they weren't. That she didn't give him the time of day.
This is a fantasy you have in your head, but there's no woman who hasn't had her heart broken.
I agree, Robin.
And Tyra's not getting proposed to left and right. Come
I'm
on.
sure she has been. She probably didn't even notice half the approaches she gets.
Yeah, I'm like, why are you on your knee? What are you doing? Come on, let's stand up.
Do you ever date white guys?
I have.
You have?
Yes.
Disappointing?
No. Good guys.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not opposed to a white guy here and there?
No.
But you have to marry a black guy.
You got to treat me right.
Right.
I don't care if you white, black.
Oh, I'll
Just
treat you
gotta be
right.
right.
Oh, believe me. You'd be treated like a princess. Trust me. What is that? A book?
That's my book.
All right. Tyra wrote a book.
Yeah.
Now, did you write it or someone else wrote it?
Howard, I wrote this book.
By yourself?
Not by myself. I have tons of people that have helped me. For instance, I wrote a section that deals with a professor, which I'll get into it in a second, or a teacher, and she's from what I call didgeridoo. And so she speaks with an Australian dialect. So I wrote the whole thing. Then I went to my friend's office that works at Harper's Bazaar, and I sat in her office for 2 hours and says, "Is this right? Is this right? Is this right?"
Right.
And
You
so,
have someone
you know
go
what I'm
over
saying?
with you.
So I had a lot of that.
Did
Now,
you
what
write
is this book?
Did you write this with a type or with a computer?
Yes, with a computer.
Do you type?
Most of it in New York City. I type super fast with 2 fingers.
You're a two-finger type.
2 fingers. I spent tons and tons of time in the New York Public Library at Stephen Schwarzman Building, the real beautiful big library.
Yes.
Months and months in there, and all across the world.
Most people.
But what is the book about? We don't even know what we're talking about.
The book is called Model Land, and Model Land is a fantastic modeling academy on the top of a mountain in a town called Metopia, and they build the world's most amazing models, and 7 models graduate each year, and the world is obsessed with these people.
In other words, it's a school where they train women to be models.
There you go.
And they pick them out at birth, almost like what they do with chess players in Russia.
No, they don't. They get discovered on a certain day called the Day of Discovery.
I see.
And then they get shipped off to this school. But
is it like Harry Potter for models?
It's like America's Next Top Model with some magic. Sprinkle some Harry Potter, sprinkle some Hunger Games in there. I've heard Alice in Wonderland. I've heard Charlie and the Chocolate Factory from different critics.
Has the book been reviewed?
It has.
Did you get good reviews?
Oh my God, Howard! My first review was from Publishers Weekly, and it was amazing.
So is that a big rush for you, more so than the TV, more than the modeling?
I love creating stories, right? So this girl Tuki was interesting. At the beginning of this interview, you were asking me about my modeling career and all the stuff that has happened to me. So I got discovered at 15 years old. Tuki gets discovered at 15 years old.
So it's a lot about you.
It's very similar. I mean, Tuki has one green eye. Look at that.
Does Tuki ever have anal in the book?
Oh, Howard, that was really awful.
Why? Why is that awful?
That's awful because she's 15.
No, well, eventually she gets older.
No, that's awful.
Oh, she stays 15 through the book?
Yes.
Well, then anal's out of the question. That is awful.
Yes.
Well, how do I know that? Are you still afraid of dolphins?
Tuki's never even kissed a boy.
Is Tuki afraid of dolphins?
Tuki is afraid of dolphins, yes.
How are you afraid of dolphins? Does that freak you out? On your TV show, you were afraid of dolphins.
No, I am afraid of dolphins.
Well, how did you develop this fear, and when did you discover it?
And why try to get over it? Who cares? When are you going to encounter a dolphin?
Anyway?
No, I wanted to get over it because I used to have dreams that I was in a swimming pool and dolphins were, like, bumping into my legs.
And that freaked you out?
It freaked me out.
So on your TV show, you put yourself in a tank with dolphins?
Yeah, I went to SeaWorld, and please stop that.
Did it cure you?
I thought it did, and I went on my show and, like,
You
know,
freaked
tried
out.
to, yeah, but then I started talking about it and I started crying on stage again. And then at SeaWorld, I was like, okay, I went through stage 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me like tread water with the dolphin, and the dolphin can do that tread water thing that they do, and I'll do it in front of them. And my guide said, I'm sorry, I can't allow you to do that because you're still a mess, and you could flail and like hurt the dolphin's eye or something. So I was a danger to the dolphin.
I've read reports that you're worth $160 million, and then I've read reports that you're worth $75 million. What are you worth exactly? Down to the dollar.
I would never in a million years tell you.
Oh, you are a multimillionaire.
I
though.
would never in a million years tell you.
You could probably just retire from America's Top Model, even if you never did a talk show or anything else, right?
I live very like frugally. I live underneath, you know, which I always tell people to do that so that you're not at mercy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I try to be conservative.
And so do you see yourself now, because it freaked me out when you walked away from a hit television show.
Yeah, I was going to say, why did you walk away from the talk show?
Why would you? I thought you were lining up to be like the next Oprah or something. This was the plan. We had a plan, and then you threw it all away.
Well, that wasn't my plan to be Oprah. You know,
Yes, it was.
So no, it wasn't.
I'm telling you, that was your plan. You don't even know your own plan.
It was not my plan.
All right, what was the plan?
It was my plan. I'd still have a talk show. No, I honestly, a lot of it had to do with my well-being. I wasn't well. So doing America's Next Top Model. Physically
You were run down from doing the show?
Run down.
Is it a huge demand on your time to do
Both.
a show like that?
To do both it is. So you have, with a talk show, you have to do 100 and something a year. And it'd be different if I was just showing up, but I was the producer of that show, and so it was hard.
In other words, you can't just walk in and they give you the topics and then you do it.
No,
you have to sit there and brainstorm and do things.
Everything from promos to budgets and to everything to guests and research and.
But when a show is successful like that, isn't it hard to finally pull the plug and say no? I mean, first of all, you were doing the show in L.A. You moved to New York. And then even the people moved with you to New York. And then supposedly they were upset with you because you canceled the show and they moved their lives and all that. Even all of that is a responsibility.
Yeah, it is a responsibility. I always have a responsibility. No matter what job and what production I do, that is a responsibility. But I still have to think about the health. But at the same time, you have to understand that the television business was also not necessarily doing well because of because of 2008, because of the recession.
Right.
So it also didn't necessarily make the most financial sense to continue as well.
So you were putting in a lot of hours. You said, hey, I'm doing very well financially. I don't need this aggravation of doing a daily talk show. And when you go to them and you say, I'm not going to do it anymore, do people try to talk you out of it?
No, it was a conversation that we had with the production company.
Right.
Because it's a business for them too. So they're looking at, advertising and dollars in the recession and everything. And so we just
Were they
decided
pissed
to
at you?
continue. No.
No one was mad?
No.
Do you miss it at all on any level?
No, not at all.
You don't?
No. I kind of do miss interviewing people every now and then. It feels weird to be on this side.
Right.
So I do like interviewing people.
But you're not a fame junkie. You don't need that constant adrenaline rush of being out there.
I don't need that. I'm a creative junkie.
Right.
And I want to build my business. And I'm going to Harvard now, so I have this
you're
obsession.
kidding. I didn't know that.
Oh.
I still can't figure this out. You go to Harvard for 3 weeks out of the year. How do you get to go to Harvard for 3 weeks out of the year? And then what degree do you end up with?
So it's like an executive business degree.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I graduate next year.
And you live in the dorm for 3 weeks?
Yep.
Do you have a roommate?
Nope. So we share a living room. We share a bathroom. I'm sorry, we don't share a bathroom.
There's a girl you share a living room and bathroom with?
Huh?
You share a living room and bathroom with another girl?
Not a bathroom, excuse me. We share a living room and like a dining room and a kitchen.
And then you walk in and, there's Tyra Banks as my roommate.
Yeah.
That's not freaky to somebody? That's not different? That's not sort of weird?
It probably was weird in the beginning, but during the second terms and stuff, it hasn't been weird. And it's more than 3 weeks a year. I mean,
and when you go to class, I imagine the boys at Harvard like what they see. I mean, I imagine it caused quite a stir,
I don't
right?
dress like this at
What do you wear
school.
to class?
I wear jeans,
Would you ever wear a
t-shirts.
cheerleader outfit? Are you in the cheerleading team?
Yes, I wear wear a Harvard cheerleading outfit.
You would never
Howard.
wear a
Come on.
cheerleading outfit to class
Come
to show
on.
your professor?
You know what? I should do that.
Why not?
I should do that. Maybe they wouldn't cold call on me.
All right, so your life now, you gave up the talk show. You said, is your health better now?
Much.
Right.
And I'm still super stressed. I mean, writing this book, Howard, I had a lot of stress. Like, I broke out in this, like, crazy pimples. I had a little bit of alopecia. Do you know what that is? Like,
Sure.
little hair loss. It was like the size of, like, a quarter on the side of my head because of the stress of this book.
Does your boyfriend start to look at you differently when you get the pimples and alopecia? And you go, hey, wait, I'm supposed to be with Tyra Banks. What the hell is this? I
What
got
is this
pimples
thing?
and fucking hair falling out of her head. I'm out of here. He didn't abandon you during that
Not
time?
at all.
I see.
Very supportive.
Does your boyfriend know your net worth? Did you ever discuss it with him? With John?
We're open.
You are open about it? You say, listen, John, I'm worth $160 million. Shut the fuck up. You might be a banker, but I got all the bank I need. Do you ever say to him, look, this is what I'm worth? You sat him down?
No.
Do you know his net worth?
Howard, I'm not
Do you know your boyfriend's net worth?
I'm not talking about his finances.
Tell me if you know
I'm the
his net
public
worth.
figure. He's not.
Do you know he's public?
No, he's
I
not.
see him with you. He's public around me. Do you know his net worth?
I'm not going to talk about that.
I got to tell you, Robin, if Tyra doesn't...
the way he talks about your guy, he loves him.
I know he loves him.
He loves him.
If it doesn't work out with Tyra
You're
and John...
setting me right up. That's what you've always
This is
said.
the guy you're waiting for. Successful.
He says to me one day, he goes, Robin, I met the guy
I heard that.
Yeah.
I know.
that you should be with. And I'm
Yeah.
like, who's this? Tyra's boyfriend.
Robin has right of
Robin, are
first
you
refusal.
single?
I am single.
Oh, my God.
She's
You want me to
single.
hook you up with somebody?
Absolutely.
What do you
yeah.
like?
What do I like?
You like chocolate, vanilla?
She
I
likes
like
me.
everything.
Like
I
everything.
like a good person.
I'll tell you what she
Yes.
likes. She likes John. I know exactly what she likes. But this
Someone
John,
like John, apparently.
he's 6'5". He walks around straight.
He's 6'7".
He doesn't even hunch over like
At
me.
6'7", he doesn't.
He's 6'7".
stoop, huh?
No, huh? You're totally in love with this guy.
I cannot believe I'm talking about him
What
this much
he
with you.
must-
You know, the only reason why I'm
Why
talking
won't you
about him
ta-
this
you know,
much
I
is
don't
because I've been
understand
into
that.
your house.
Yeah, but I don't understand celebrities being embarrassed about the relationship that they're in. I'm in a relationship. I crow about it. I go, I'm in love. I
Oh, no,
love
I'm
this
not
woman.
embarrassed. No, what it is so when you are dating a famous person,
Right.
I feel like it's a little bit more public.
Okay.
Not, it's public domain.
Right.
But, when you don't, it's up to me, it's a little bit more private.
Does a guy have to jump through hoops for you? In other words, when John started dating you, did he have to date you for a month before he could even kiss you? Or
I'm not going to talk about that.
Yes, you are.
No.
Oh, you're absolutely going to talk about it.
No, I'm not.
So did he have to wait like a month or a week to kiss you? And how long before he gets into your pants? I mean, I would imagine I'd have to work a girl like you forever.
This is so funny. This Howard in front of me is so different
I
than
know.
the
You
Howard
met
at his
this
house
guy
in the
at his
Hamptons
house,
that have to break
and
a bunch
you're like,
of
I don't
This is
want
the
to talk to
Howard.
this guy.
This was the Howard that was in front of you, but I kept it under control. Now he's locked.
I feel
he's
like
on leash.
now I am in a house full of white lacquer and black
That's right, and you
leopard.
need to make that sign.
Tyra Banks' novel, Model Land, is in stores tomorrow.
Yes.
And don't miss Tyra on America's Next Top Model, premiering this Wednesday night at 9 o'clock on the CW.
Totally. It's all stars.
Oh, so these
Does
are
Adrian
girls who are
Curry
coming
come back?
Adrian does not. No. We don't want winners to come back.
When you're running a show like that, it's a lot of headaches, too. Janice Dickinson proved to be a nightmare for you. True. I think she's nuts. I enjoy having her on the show because sometimes
she is a wild woman.
Yeah, but that was painful to you, right? I mean, you had to fire her.
No, there's no firing.
There isn't?
No.
There's
Doesn't she still sort of?
There's that seat is a supermodel, like a
rotating seat.
That seat was a what do you call it? A supermodel that had more experience than I did.
Right.
So no, there wasn't a firing.
What was it? She was the first season, right?
She was about 4 seasons, and then we had Twiggy and we've had Paulina. So
So you had her for 4 seasons, but she started to say terrible things about you in the press. She was biting the hand that feeds her. I mean, you were good to her. Did you ever sit there and pull the hair out of your head and go, what did I do to this woman? I mean, I gave her a job.
Yeah. Well, no, the thing is, one thing my mom told me, my mom said, no matter what people like that say, you have to remember 2 things: that you gave them an amazing opportunity, and another thing is you have to remember that they are older than you and they were there before you, and you should never disparage them, no matter what they say. So that's what my mom
That's the high road. But meanwhile, it causes you a lot of stress because she starts to...
No, it doesn't cause me a lot of stress.
No?
No, I still have to acknowledge the fact that I hired her You know what I mean? And I knew who I was hiring. Do you understand?
Yes.
And Top Model was very successful and had a very successful start.
So
And
you put up, she's the nudnik on the show, and it works.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I knew what I hired.
When is the last time you saw her or spoke to her?
I don't know, Howard.
Years. And if you saw her in the street, you would ignore her, wouldn't you?
would run.
You would run.
No, I'd probably,
She'd be screaming and running after
laugh and say, girl, what's up with you?
If you had a daughter, would you let her go into modeling?
I couldn't stop her, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't encourage it.
Why?
It's just. I just think there's so many other different things to do. If it was something, if the modeling world was calling her, then I couldn't stop her. If it was something that she was really just trying, you know, and I didn't feel that, you know, I felt like there was better things for her, then I would encourage her to do it.
When you do that Victoria's Secret stuff and you're practically naked walking down the runway, you're so sort of prudish. I can't imagine you felt comfortable doing that.
I always had a cover up on the back.
Do you enjoy showing off your body? Is there a certain sexual thrill that comes out of it? I mean, a certain titillation that perhaps?
Not at all. I just liked working the runway.
Right.
Yeah, but I always covered up. I always had like a little something on the back.
But then the Sports Illustrated stuff.
Yeah.
Do you like doing that?
That's kind of out there.
Have you ever posed nude?
No.
You've never done a naked thing?
No.
Never shown a nipple in any pictures, even if it's an art picture?
No. Not consensually.
When I say the Sports Illustrated
it might be something
out there, it was very sexy.
Yes.
You know, that was a side of you that...
Sports Illustrated is very sexy.
Yeah.
I used to joke and say that I know how to act sexy for a photo, but it's not as natural in person for me. Or like, it's just not as natural for me.
Who's the most beautiful woman you ever saw?
Ever saw?
Modeling.
Christy Turlington's pretty amazing. Iman. It's pretty beautiful.
Beautiful. You friends with her?
Iman?
Yeah.
No, not friends, but she's like has that kind of a mentor type of thing.
You ever hang out with her and Bowie?
No.
Have you seen him? Is he fat? That's what we
Is
need
Bowie
to know.
fat? Someone told me he will not leave his apartment because he's fat.
Oh,
that
come
was a rumor.
on.
I'm not
That's
kidding.
ridiculous.
No, I'm being serious. He won't tour or anything because he's fat.
That's ridiculous.
What do you know about that? You don't know anything about that.
Crazy ass rumors.
You lost a lot of weight, didn't you?
Not recently. Years ago, I did.
You look thin to me.
I do?
Yeah, you look good.
Oh, I don't. I think I've gained a little, though.
If Janice Dickinson was drowning, would you throw water on her? Or would you help her
Or would
out?
you throw her a life preserver?
I'd do more than throw her a life preserver.
Are you a religious person?
I would definitely make sure she survived. Huh?
Are you religious?
No.
You weren't raised in the church?
Oh, I was raised in the church, but I don't necessarily go to church all the time. But John and I, we go to church a couple times a month. He goes to church all the time. I go to church a couple times a month.
You believe in God?
Of course.
What do you mean, of course?
I mean, yes.
You mean you're definite that there's a God up there?
I think so.
You think you're going to die and we're going to go to heaven? And we're all going to hang out?
I don't know if you're going to be up there.
I'm trying to
you
find
know
out.
what? The Howard in the Hamptons
Will go.
answers, he'll go.
He's going to heaven.
He's going to heaven.
This one today is
This
not.
one is friggin' burning, man.
What do we do with this one?
All right, let's go to a couple of callers. First of all, we're here to celebrate Tyra's novel, Model Land. It's in stores tomorrow. She's very excited about it. She wrote it herself. You know, yeah, okay, some people commented, but she wrote it.
She wrote it.
Don't miss Tyra on America's Next Top Model. Premieres this Wednesday night at 9 o'clock on the CW. How many years has that been on?
A long time
This is cycle 17 that's starting. So cut that in half.
Tyra will be signing copies. Ooh, Tyra will be signing copies of her book Wednesday night at 7 o'clock at the Barnes & Noble on the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica. What are you going to wear to that?
Oh, something really saucy.
Oh, yeah? Whoa, why not? Let's hear. What are you going to wear?
I don't know. I think I'm going to wear, like, some, like, pants. And,
pants. Wear something like this. Shows off your curves.
I'm going to wear something that shows off curves, but it's going to be pants.
No, guys don't want to see pants.
Because I'm not doing just normal signings. I'm, like, doing these kind of, like... symposiums with people.
So wear
I don't
a
want to
dress.
just go hi. I'm talking on stage. It's interactive with the
Wear
audience.
this and wear those heels, and people will come.
How? I'm already talking to young girls.
So what? For
my
additional signing dates and locations, go to modellandbook.com. King of All Blacks, you're on the air. Go ahead. Real quick for Tyra. We're running out of time. She's got an important life. Go ahead, King.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you, like, I love all women. I love black women. But what happens is when they get powerful and they get money, they get stubborn and they're kind of hard to get along with.
Is that right? I'm glad you're telling us that.
Are you powerful and stubborn?
And hard to get along with.
I'm not hard to get along with, King of All Blacks.
Well, that's like Beyonce, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell, like, Jay-Z said, like, she said, now you could get me pregnant, so he got her pregnant.
Oh. She calls the shots in that relationship, right? Yeah, yeah.
I don't even think so.
King of all blacks, are you just intimidated by strength?
No. Yeah, well, I don't like a strong woman anyway. I like who's kind of weak.
He doesn't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That sounds
he's a
like
weird
that's
guy.
what that's
He's
coming
into
from.
he gets married. You're a foot fetishist.
Oh God!
Yeah.
When you said she couldn't, when you said you wouldn't let Howard see your feet, I'm sitting in the sleeper going, damn.
Jim, real quick, go ahead.
Tyra, do you use a vibrator or just your fingers when you
Tyra, do you ever use... Now, you're giving him the cutoff sign. You don't believe in a vibrator? Robin uses a vibrator.
Here we go. What have I got to do with anything?
I thought that meant she uses her fingers.
Oh, stop it.
Let's go to... I don't know. Gary, is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay.
Hey, I just want to say to Tyra, I'm probably one of the most straightest guys you'll ever meet, and my wife has got me hooked to America's Top Model. I don't know hide the hair of fashion, but I just like the challenges you guys do on the show, and I just think it's a great show. Now, a follow-up question is...
So a straight man can... That's not a question.
A straight man can like America's Next Top Model.
Exactly, and the straight men always say, my wife likes it, and I watch it with her.
I should be watching that show this season.
You should totally watch
I will
it this
watch
season.
it. I'm going to get into it.
I asked you to be a photographer this season, and you said no.
Well, yeah.
But you're getting into photography. Do you want to do it this new season? We're about to start a new season.
No, I'm not that good. Believe me.
I can hold your hand through this.
You don't want me doing that. Trust me. I'm a pain in the ass. What is it, Gary?
She has to go soon.
Tyra has to go?
Yeah.
All right.
My follow-up question is, what kind of girl is she in the bedroom? I think she's a crazy, crazy girl.
Tyra's very conservative, I think. Tyra, answer the question.
I'm not answering that damn question.
All right, listen, Tyra. Oh, High Pitch Eric wants to say hello.
Oh,
Let
dear.
him say it. Yes. Go ahead, High Pitch.
Hi, Tyra, how are you?
Hi, High Pitched Eric.
Listen, I love you very much, and I want to know, do you have a boyfriend? If not, I would love to go out with you. You're at the hottest.
Would you ever date a High Pitch Eric?
Aren't you lucky that you're already taken?
That's right. Is the dating scene the worst, though, Tyra? Seriously. Are you glad you're in a relationship?
Yeah, dating's not fun.
It's not. Why is it not fun?
But you know what's not fun is wondering, is he going to call? Does he like me? Da-da-da. Does he really have a girlfriend? And he says he doesn't have a girl. It's just all that stuff is just awful.
It's more comfortable to be in a relationship.
I think so.
And you feel like someone has your back.
I
and
think
you feel,
so.
Right.
All
It's
that
true.
dating crap.
Yeah, I want Robin out of that dating scene. I really want her hooked up. I really need you to work on that because I'm not getting anywhere. I tried to set her up. She didn't want anything to do with it. Tyra's Model Land is in stores tomorrow. It's a big deal for her. She wrote a book. It's a very satisfying thing to write a book, I imagine.
And the book there's fantasy in here. The supermodels have superpowers.
Are you hoping to get this made into a movie? Is that what the plan is?
I've already been offered a movie when I was writing it, and I said no. I held off.
Why would you say no?
Because I didn't want to focus on writing and thinking about a movie. I didn't want some producer saying, make sure you add this, make sure you add this. I just wanted to tell the story.
I see.
Yeah.
So
And I don't think you and Beth are boring. We will be calling you guys to have another
What did you think? Did
dinner.
you think they dropped you?
You do think we dropped you?
Yeah, I thought we were dumped, maybe.
Really?
Yeah, but we get dumped by everyone.
You really thought
Well, how does it happen? What do you mean by that? I mean, what are you expecting?
People don't enjoy us as a couple, I don't think.
Well, what do you think? That you
we enjoy you a lot.
You invited
a lot,
them.
a lot.
And you had dinner, and you went out a couple of times, I guess, or something.
Yeah, we went out again, too.
Yeah, and then nothing?
Yeah, most people are like that with us.
But you never really invited us again.
Well, we've invited you a bunch of times. You haven't been around. You haven't been around.
I think you probably had like bigger parties and stuff. I tend to be a little antisocial. I
Yeah, and
prefer
that's
more
the other
intimate.
thing I hear. Yeah, so, listen, she's got rules, and everybody's got rules. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
You don't know the
rules. I don't want
rules.
to offend anybody. You know what I mean? I don't know. We're just having some people over. Tyra doesn't like people. She doesn't want people. She has rules.
Yeah.
So? But, no, we'll invite you again.
Yes.
No, but we've known other celebrity couples that dump us.
You've been dumped by
Right,
who?
you said that. Well, Rebecca, I think you think.
Rebecca
they
and
dumped
Jerry
you.
got rid of us. Even Kelly and Mark haven't been in touch with me in a long time. Yeah, we were pretty friendly with them. They even Mark married us,
you.
but I didn't hear from them all summer.
Oh dear.
I think Beth and I are just boring to hang around with. People think I'd be a lot of fun.
You're expected to put on a bigger show, I guess.
I'm incredibly dull. Really, people
No,
are
it was
just
really
bored.
nice.
I
I
mean,
think you're very nice.
Thank you. Listen. I
Not
think the
nice
world of
enough
you.
to see again.
Yeah. Right. But anyway, Tyra, and say hello to John.
I will. And you say hello to Beth.
Yes.
Darling.
Absolutely.
All right.
And
say it again, Howard.
Yes, the book is Model Land. Pick it up and read Tyra. I will read it.
Will you?
Well, I've only read 2 books, but...
Will you give it to your daughter?
Sure.
Your youngest.
Yeah.
The one with the pretty pink bedroom. Can I say that? Or will she be pissed that I saw her bedroom?
Listen, now she's in college. She doesn't have a pink bedroom anymore. She redid that. That's when she was a little girl.
Okay.
All right. We'll be back right after these words.
You really think we dropped you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I didn't think that at all. In fact, no, not at all. Honestly.
That's not the case.
Oh my God, you are tall. I
Yeah,
don't
but
even
I'm not.
remember how tall
I'm
you
not as
are.
tall as I am.
Oh, it's the shoes?
Yeah, it's the shoes.
It's good to see you.
Look.
Oh my goodness, there you are. Hello. How are you?
Good.
You have a little something on your nose.
Do I? Oh, you know what that is? Is it, oh, wait, what is that?
It's a little white thing. I don't know. Maybe from the cup or something.
Well, I just got, oh, that's exactly
Yeah,
what it is.
yeah.
Thing.
Oh, dear.
Oh, God.
I don't think it was there all the time.
Tyra.
It's good to see you.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
You were great. Good luck with the book.
Oh, my God. It's so much
So you're only doing one signing?
No. That's, I don't know why they only had that one. I'm doing
Why didn't they give me the whole list?
I don't know.
Tell them to give me the list.
Yeah? Will you
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Why did they do that?
I was wondering if they did that just because that was the most recent one.
Maybe.
I mean, the one
Maybe that's it.
coming up.
Yeah, but
no, it'd be
are you
nice
doing
to
one
do.
in New York?
I'm doing New York, LA, Chicago,
They should have given me the
Dallas,
list.
Miami.
People are interested in that.
Okay, so I'll have them do it right now, actually.
All right.
Okay.
Tyra, say hi to John.
I'm not professional.
Oh, you're not professional.
Did you see this? This is for Howard's website.
Okay, Tyra. You've experienced On Air Howard. What do you think?
He was on air. There was moments of off air, but I think he just can't help himself.
Where he's trying to be that guy at the dinner party.
He's trying to be the guy at the dinner party, but on air Howard just keeps socking him up the face.
What?
So unfortunately, dinner party Howard going to heaven. On air Howard.
He's hellbound. So what happens at the next dinner party? Are you going to give him some...
At the next dinner party, I think I'll have it at my house, and I'll cook him a special recipe. Put things in there that,
Will you match up Robin?
I'm going to try to find somebody for Robin. I'm just not sure about her taste. I need more information.
Okay.
Good luck with your book.
Bye.
Said in 2008 that he missed the camaraderie of snorting coke in the bathroom with his buddies, and like sometimes he'll even go and hang out in bathroom stalls because he just misses, I guess, that closeness. The whole Napster thing, we never got into him with that. They were like leading the lawsuit for musicians against Napster, and he says he never really imagined that backlash was going to be so strong to that. They resisted putting their catalog on iTunes in 2006. I'm always curious why that was. He says, they almost broke up, but performing with the Rolling Stones brought them together because everybody else was out. He says he thinks James Hetfield is homophobic in 2001, and he thinks that means that's a sign you're not comfortable with your sexuality. Him and Kirk Hammett used to tongue kiss on stage just to fuck with people. Hetfield also said in the same Playboy interview that he didn't think Lars was a great drummer, and he's also thrown Lars through drum kits several times. And then you see there's some great quotes there about groupies.
Right. Good morning, Lars.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
You know what? Doing fine, thank you. How are you?
Not too bad, thanks.
Thanks. Is there any hot water in my near future?
Absolutely.
All right.
Whatever you like.
Is that your department?
Yeah, not really, but I can make it happen.
Okay.
Come right this way.
All right.
So you excited for this interview?
Very.
You enjoy this Howard Stern character?
Yes, I've been here a couple times. I've never been in the new building. Look forward to. Is this Scott Greenstein's office in here?
No.
Scott, how are you? Good morning. I'm glad you worked it out with everybody.
Lars is a member of one of the greatest bands that there ever was, called Metallica. Everyone knows it. What an incredible life. Beating all odds. Becoming the man. Look at you, Lars. What'd you do? You cut your hair off? You shaved your head?
His hair's been cut off for a long time.
Not this short.
I think it. I was just trying to beat it to the punch. It's been.
You going bald?
Yes.
The short answer to that.
I don't know if bald is the right word, but it's been doing its best to fall out for the last couple of years.
Do you miss the hair?
Stood standing next to Rob yesterday, who still has hair down here. I was like, he's got enough to make up for all of us.
Lars, when you were a boy growing up, did it see? I mean, the thing that I like most about Metallica, aside from the music, is this story. It's glamorous in the sense that it was such a hard luck story. You grew up very poor, didn't you?
I grew up in a very bohemian situation in Denmark. I don't know if poor is the right word. Denmark is a social democracy working.
Did your family ever expect you to be a success? I mean, when you were just a kid, I mean, I'm sure they used to look at you like, he's some little shit. And it seemed like all you guys kind of had a chip on your shoulder. I like that. I have the same chip.
I grew up poor in the friendship area. I was a bit of a loner, kind of alienated, and just enveloped myself in music.
Did you have friends in Denmark?
I had friends, yeah, but it was we weren't part of like the big gang. We were sort of hovering on the edge, doing our thing, enveloping ourselves in music, and kind of.
How old were you when you knew you were going to be in music?
14, 15.
When did you start playing the drums?
My dad was a professional tennis player, so I grew up in the world of tennis and traveled around on the tennis circuit all over the world.
Were you almost a professional tennis player?
I was, in my mind, I was almost a professional tennis player.
Is that what you wanted to do, to bond with your father?
I don't know if it was to bond with my father, but I wanted to. It was what I knew, so it was sort of what I wanted to do. And in Denmark, I was actually in the 12 and 14s. I was ranked in the top 10 in the country.
No kidding.
As
a team or as an individual player?
As an individual player.
There's no team in tennis.
Well, sometimes they have like doubles and things like that, and they have like group competitions where schools go, so it's collective points and that kind of thing. So you're saying as an individual player,
yes.
you were ranked top 10.
In the country.
Yeah. In Denmark.
In Denmark, okay,
right.
Which is about, the size of the West Village.
But nevertheless, a pretty big accomplishment.
But it was also, you got to understand, I come from a sort of a tennis dynasty family. My father was the best tennis player in Denmark. His brother was the second best tennis player in Denmark.
Is that how you got your father's love? I mean, was he a cold kind of guy? That, like, if you were a good tennis player, then he paid attention to you and his eyes would light up?
I think that if he was sitting here, he would find that to be quite exaggerated. I was pretty into doing it myself. It was what I knew.
And so your entire childhood was devoted more toward tennis than to learning the drums.
Tennis was kind of my day job. Music was my passion, and it was the same thing with my father. My father loved music. There was a lot of music around the household when I was growing up. He actually, in his spare time from playing tennis, wrote about music for Danish newspapers.
Did your father ever say to you, listen, if you want to be a great tennis player, knock off the music passion and get passionate about tennis?
No.
No pressure that way?
No. But what happened was that when I finished school in Denmark when I was 16, I came to America to play tennis for a year at, Nick Bollettieri?
Oh, sure, down in Florida.
That's the big tennis school.
Yeah, so the first year that Nick Bollettieri's tennis academy in Sarasota, Florida, got off the ground, I was there, and I was the only kid out of the 50 kids that was there that didn't go to school because I'd finished school in Denmark. So I was there in the tennis academy, or the tennis prison, as I called it at the time.
Other guys talk about the Nick Bollettieri school. school. It's like, I'm thinking of, what's his name, with the long hair? And Agassi. Was he there with you, those guys?
Agassi was not there yet. The first year I was there, there was a guy named Paul Anacone, who is now Federer's coach. There was a guy named Tom Fontana, Jimmy Arias, who became a fairly well-known player.
Did Nick Bollettieri say to you, hey, kid, you've got some talent here, and I think that you can go places? Or did he just basically say, listen, you're wasting your time, go be a drummer for Metallica? What did he say?
Nick said, jump on it. That was the main thing he said to me. He says, jump on it, kid, jump on it.
Jump on the ball.
Jump on the ball. So I would do my best to jump whenever Nick spent a lot, and I don't want to be disrespectful here, but Nick spent a lot of time. There was kind of a pecking order system. So over on court 1 was where all the, Jimmy Arias, all the star kids were. And I was lucky in the fact that obviously he was very respectful of my father, so I was up on maybe court 2 or 3.
But isn't that a good learning technique? In other words, he makes it so you want to be on court 1, so that it's humiliating in a way?
Absolutely. And he would sort of wander over to the lower courts occasionally, and then, he would come over, come on over, jump on it. Okay. Wow, this is what we paid $20,000 for.
In other words, when a guy says to you in tennis, jump on it, it's almost like a life coach, like, oh, go jump on it. But meanwhile, like, that's kind of a horseshit phrase. Like, hey, man, teach me a better backhand, right? In other words, teach me something. Don't give me a pep talk. Jump on it. So you learned nothing over there. Did that discourage you from becoming a professional tennis player?
Yes.
Could you have made a pro career out of tennis, do you think?
No, what happened was that, like I said, in Denmark, I was, sort of ranked in my age groups and so on. When I came to America at that time, and then after Sarasota, we moved out to L.A. the following year, I didn't actually make it on the tennis team at the high school in Newport Beach.
Really?
I wasn't one of the 7 best tennis players.
In your high school?
In Corona Del Mar High School. And that was a bit of a buzzkill.
Oh, boy. That's an eye-opener. Yeah.
Why did you go to high school? You were in Denmark. You finished high school at 16, and then you moved to the States, and then you had to go back to high school?
Well, the idea was to come and play tennis for the last 2 years at Corona Del Mar High School, where this guy, Roy Emerson, a famous Australian tennis player, his son, Anthony, was there. So he was the star player, and I was going to slide in and be number 2 underneath him. And that took a severe wrong turn one after.
What was wrong with your game? What was the problem that you couldn't become a great professional tennis player?
I didn't have the tenacity to do the 6-8 hours of all that shit every day. I was just tennis. Where I grew up, tennis was something that was about having fun, was a social element. All the players down at the clubs, they would play, and then afterwards they would drink beers and smoke cigarettes. It was kind of like a very social endeavor. In America at that time, in the wake of McEnroe and Connors and this whole thing, every middle-class parent in the United States sent their kids into these tennis factories to try to have the kids be their meal ticket, out of middle class,
So in a sense, you believe, your philosophy is that you had the natural talent. It's just that you didn't have this insane drive that middle-class parents put into it. They all want the next McEnroe.
And I also got kind of turned off by by that thing of 6 hours every day, just drills down the line, and
it's no longer fun.
It just became very I don't know, military. It was very hard edged. And growing up in Denmark, where everything's kind of la-di-da, you float along and very bohemian.
And you just play games.
I can't even picture you in the outfit, quite frankly. The sweater and the. You know what I mean?
I had the silly little shorts on like everybody else in 1979 that were way too small at the time.
Right.
I see you wearing black with maybe a devil thing or something. I don't
remember those little shorts that were like that big.
Remember the little shorts.
Hard to get laid. It's a lot easier getting laid in Metallica than it is being in tennis.
And when you see those pictures now, you're thinking, what the fuck? How do we get into those?
So while this is going on, simultaneously, you're getting into music. Did you ever think of becoming a guitar player or a...
Yeah, why the drums?
Well, music, at that time, actually, that year that I was at Bollettieri's music, there was a 98 Rock in Tampa. Kept me alive. And that was a... Highway to Hell was just breaking. Judas Priest was just getting on the radio, and it was like that's what kept me alive. And I knew there was an incident which obviously I can talk about on your show. Me and a couple of other kids got busted for smoking pot. at Nick Bollettieri's there. And,
no wonder he had it with you. No wonder you were on court, too.
You jumped on the wrong thing.
And,
what kind of boy are you?
So I had to. I mean, at that time, this was a place where there was like a lights out at 9 p.m. You couldn't leave the premises.
Right.
I'm 15, 16 years old, growing up in Denmark. I mean, I've got the run of the country. I've been going to concerts by myself since I was 10 or 11. I was totally. I mean, I was autonomous, living a normal life, and here I was stuck in this sort of
like a military school.
Exactly.
Yeah, they called it a prison.
Yeah, so I got up. We had to get up in front of the whole academy and talk about the evils of pot smoking.
And you were a shy guy, weren't you? Because you were antisocial, sort of. You're not the type that had a lot of friends.
It was not the easiest thing I'd done at that time, but it was also
public speaking.
It was so foreign to me, the whole thing, that you could actually get reprimanded for these things. We've been slightly dipping into the endeavors of, checking out some hash in Denmark and so on at the time. So the whole thing was kind of, it was frightening that you would actually get, punished for
so
this.
What was so Lars, what was the speech that you gave to the Bollettieri tennis crew?
Did you say, to us now?
Did you explain to them that marijuana was very bad and that it could lead to terrible
things? I think you could help some people even now.
I mean, what a nightmare.
Yeah, I have been bad. I've been disrespectful. I've been breaking the laws.
Is that what you said?
I don't remember. I think
how long was your speech?
I think somehow I just sort of smiled my way through it and said what they expected me to say. It was nudge, nudge, wink, wink. This is really bad.
Do you think some of the listen, every band has their animosity. I think you guys just happen to put it on film. But when bands, because it's so difficult to stay together for a long time, and you guys managed that, do you think James's problem with you is that James sees you as a guy who was privileged because you got to play tennis and you got to go to the Nick Bollettieri tennis school? And his story is like, complete, loserville. No one expected anything from him. Maybe he's jealous of your upbringing.
When we first met in Newport Beach in the summer of 1981, I had never met anybody in my life who was that shy. I mean, this is a guy who could barely, say the word hello.
Right.
I certainly couldn't look you in the eye. And when my parents, who were very welcoming and abrasive and, come in and sit down and have dinner, I mean, he couldn't deal with any of that stuff.
Antisocial.
And I, at that time, obviously didn't know, about Christian Science and all the stuff that he'd been dealing with for years and the loss of his mother and so on. But, we were just polar opposites, but we bonded over music, and we knew that we had that common dynamic music, but we were from two different planets.
Two different worlds.
Yeah, two different worlds. And it was, at that time... and
yet your passion is equally intense.
Oh, absolutely.
And the same,
really
you love the same kind of music.
Yeah, I mean, it's
same
that's
band.
that's what brought us together. But
right.
I think that initially he might have been a little jealous over the somewhat functioning family structure that I had going.
Sure.
I was the only guy in those circles that didn't hate my parents. I didn't rebel against my parents. I'd been, they were very abrasive. They would, serve us drinks, and
right.
I'd smoke pot with my parents.
You would smoke pot with your parents?
Don't say that.
Like, cool.
Isn't that weird? Was that a little weird?
No, because coming from where I came from in Denmark, it was not weird at all. But the point is that
James was jealous of your relationship because he didn't have that.
Exactly.
He was antisocial. He can't even, function sometimes. It's like, maybe he was a little bit envious.
Yes, I think that's an understatement. Yeah.
So when you're a tennis guy, okay, and you're and you're doing this thing, when do you start to actually physically buy a drum set and start to play it?
In Denmark, I had been down on the ground in front of my grandma begging. I was maybe about 12.
12 years old.
It was like drums was supposed to be sort of my escape away from the discipline of tennis. So I started kind of playing when I was 12, 13.
Now, a lot of parents will say to a kid when they ask for drums, "Screw you! I don't want to hear that racket in my head." I asked my parents if I could play drums, and my mother said point blank, "You will play the clarinet because those drums, I don't want to hear you pounding on those drums all day." I understand her point. I don't want to hear that either. It's mean, but that's the way life goes. You realize how different your life would have been if you had my mother? Do you think anything could have stopped you from playing the drums? I believe my mother held me back.
I was pretty driven. As literally in the space of a week, when I didn't make the tennis team at Cornell Del Mar High School, I knew that music was my calling, and I just set all my sights on making that happen.
Is 12 years old too late to start playing drums in a sense? Don't kids have to start like when they're 5?
I was self-taught. I actually had to go back after we put our first record out. Before Ride the Lightning, I took drum lessons for about 6 months because there were some basic rudiments that I didn't even know.
You taught yourself drums?
Yeah, in the beginning, yes. Before the first couple years of the band, I did it all myself, yeah.
That's pretty incredible. I mean, look at the success you are. And you mean you'd go downstairs, put on a record, and sit there and play along with the records?
Yes. Yeah.
Where would you do this? In your basement?
In my room.
In your room?
Yeah.
You had the drum set. You'd sit there and pound away to what records? Beatles records or something?
At that time, when I first got the drum kit, it was more Deep Purple, Black Sabbath, Richie Blackmore's Rainbow, Thin Lizzy, that type of stuff.
Did anybody think of lessons for you? Did anyone, your parents,
No.
they're so busy with that pot.
They were doing the whole tennis thing.
Tennis and pot. Tennis and pot. You will not play drums. So wait a second. We are smoking a pot now. So this is a thing where you decide, I want to be a drummer. You're 12 years old. You're playing these drums.
I decided I wanted to be a drummer after I didn't make the tennis team in Cornell Del Mar High School.
That was the big
That
decision.
was the calling. You know, when the whole tennis thing it deflated in front of my eyes in the space of a week, literally. Then I knew that music was going to be my calling, absolutely.
How does one get to be a really good drummer? Did you practice 6-7 hours a day?
I played, pretty much all day. Played along the records. I mean, I certainly would. The responsible side of me would say, you know, if I could do it all over again, taking a year or two of real basic rudimentary lessons. You know, you've heard the word paradiddle and doubles and just
double drum.
Sitting and learning all that shit on a snare drum and all that type of stuff. That was the stuff that I had to go back and learn after Kill 'Em All came out. You know.
Wow. And when James said to you, I guess this was when a low point in the band, he went in Playboy and said, Lars is not a good drummer. Now this is the guy who is your everything. You are in a band together. Why did he attack you? And I'll ask you this question for one reason. This Keith Richards book makes me insane. Mick Jagger has been very good for Keith Richards and vice versa. Why would you write a book attacking Mick Jagger? Mick Jagger right now is off doing a solo thing because he got fucking fed up with this bullshit.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Why did Lars, why did James do that to you?
Well, you said it yourself. I mean, it was a low point. 2000, 2001 were, you know, in the 30-year career of Metallica, those were the 2 dark years. There was a lot of shit going on that, you know, he was dealing with a lot of his own demons, and you saw the movie, and it was just the low point.
But to attack your drum, I mean, you're a great drummer. Are you not a great drummer?
Rational,
it's
obviously.
I mean,
Lars, are you a great drummer or not? I believe you are.
Thank you. I'm a very intuitive, and I believe that I'm the best drummer in the world to play behind James Hetfield's guitar.
Goddamn right you are. I mean, those are complicated songs. It's not easy stuff.
So I'm not a particularly technical drummer. I'm not interested in being a particularly technical drummer. I'm more interested in feel and
Could you go in a studio session and sit there and play on a commercial or something like that? That would just never appeal to you, right?
No, it would not, no.
And you would never play with another band?
I've never played with another. The only band I've ever been in is Metallica.
Mm-hmm. Didn't it strike you? I know your bass player had to be kicked out of the band because he decided to do side projects. And in your mind, you say, listen, it's not like this band needs money, right? It's not like this band needs money.
I have to say, that was between James and Jason, which was right around that low point. And I'll tell you, a great thing about in Metallica is that when there's something going on that doesn't involve me, I stay the fuck out of it. I ran screaming in the other direction. It was like, yeah, there's something bad going on here that doesn't actually involve me. I'll just stand on the sidelines.
Is James unreasonable in that sense that, like, why can't Jason go do a solo project? But I understand James is saying, listen, we've got a great thing. You start doing solo projects. Either you're Metallica or you're a solo guy. Which is it? Choose your allegiance. Or is that too extreme in your opinion?
No, James was James's whole thing at that time was that, you know, he wanted that kind of loyalty, and he wanted that kind of dedication, and to stray from outside of Metallica was to show weakness. So his whole thing was kind of we ended up doing some therapy, as you're well aware of, and that whole thing was sort of like you suffocate people through love. That his whole thing was he loved Metallica so much, he loved Jason, he loved everything, that nobody was allowed to breathe outside of Metallica. And I think, fair enough, from Jason's point, he was not involved in the creative side of Metallica. He had no voice in Metallica, so he needed a creative outlet somewhere. So since he couldn't do it in Metallica, he ended up going elsewhere, and then James wouldn't let him do that. And
did you go to James and say, James, aren't you being a little rough on Jason?
I stood on the sidelines.
He said, I'm not talking about
like
me
a fucking
today.
pussy. No.
Are you afraid? Are you afraid of James?
No. At that time, like you were saying, just things were really fucked up in the band. It was a really rough year. We were very fractured.
Did Jason call you and say, Lars, can't you talk to him for me?
No.
You didn't?
No, that didn't happen.
What a career suicide, though. Here's Jason, who's in one of the most successful bands in the world. I would say to myself, you know what? Like, sure, I need a creative outlet. I'll sit home and jerk off. I'm not leaving this band. This is a great thing for me. I've got financial security. And let's face it, being in a cool rock band and getting laid and blowjobs and stuff is pretty fucking great. I'm not going to blow this thing. No. It's pretty cool.
It was. It definitely was a mind fuck for us because, when you're in Metallica, you're a lifer. You're all the people that work for us. We have people that have been with us 25, 30 years.
It's like a gang.
Once you're in, you're in.
Right.
And you're not going anywhere. So Jason was the first guy that left, sort of voluntarily, and that definitely fucked with us. But I think in retrospect, fair play to him, and I actually respect him for doing what he believed was right. And I obviously did try to talk to him. I went out to his house one time when all this was going on and say, listen, I'm sort of caught in the middle of this whole thing. You do what you got to do. Either way, I respect you. And I think it was a huge decision, obviously, for somebody to walk out of this band, but fair play to him.
Yeah, so James calls the shots in the band, though. If he makes that decision, that's it. He says, hey, the guy's out, and that's it.
No, actually, he left. No, James doesn't call the shots at that level. Jason left the band. Jason walked out of Metallica. He called the band meeting in about a month or two after this all went down. It was December of 2000, and said, got us all in the room and said, I don't want to do this anymore.
Are you guys calculated enough that you talk about your look? Now, I know you guys don't have a look.
What look?
No, wait a second. Yeah, but that's the point. If somebody's in Metallica and they show up wearing like a new leather jacket that's kind of like, hey, I'm trying to look tough, do you ever sit someone down and say, listen, maybe this doesn't look...